What's up, y'all? It's Antoine Winfield Jr., safety for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
What's up, y'all? This is Jahad Wolf from the New York Giants.
What's good, y'all? This is Sterling Shepard.
This is Justin Tuck. This boy, Black Bears, Super Bowl 42 world champion.
Chris Godwin from the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
What's up? This is Saquon Barkley. Dex Lawrence second.
Yo, this is Mike Evans with the Tampa Bay Bucks.
And we about to go live on Flag on the Play.
Yo, what's good, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Flag on the Play, episode 125. Back here with Kobe, people back up, Mookie back here, BK, Matty B. How we feeling?
Welcome.
Good, brother.
Good, man.
It's amazing. Good. So, before we get to these games, bro, I think it was just announced like an hour or two ago that Bill Belichick is not a first ballot Hall of Famer.
Oh my god.
This shit is nigga, this is a disgrace to sports.
Do we have to talk about this?
Yes, we do. Yes, we do. This is literally a disgrace to sports history. Like, I get it.
No. It's not a disgrace to sports history. It's a disgrace to human history. Like, this is up there with this is up there with some of the worst things to ever happen in the history of the world. Like, I don't think y'all understand how terrible, like how much of an insult it is. The greatest defensive mind this game has ever seen. He won 2 rings as an assistant coach, and he was the mastermind behind those Parcells defenses. Wins a playoff game in Cleveland, goes to the Patriots. Great literally elite defenses for 2 decades, and win 6 rings along the way. Like, it's just
there's physically nothing else he could have done to get in.
I'm gonna tell you what this is. This should discredit any credibility of any Hall of Fame. Like, the Hall of Fame doesn't matter no more. It doesn't matter no more. Like, this is a guy in Bill Belichick who is a first ballot Hall of Famer. He has the most coaches for a playoff win in the NFL history for a coach. Right, the most championships. One of the greatest defensive minds, not the greatest defensive minds. Right, he's a proven winner. Right, this is winning at all levels. Right, he is so important to a guy that y'all consider the greatest quarterback of all time and Tom Brady's success. So you're telling me that he is not a first ballot Hall of Famer, bro? Just throw away the goddamn NFL Hall of Famer, bro. Just throw away the Hall of Famer.
Did Eli make your first ballot?
Throw this shit off, huh?
Oh, good. I was wondering who made it over him. Like,
I don't.
We don't know who made it over him.
We don't. It's just known.
It doesn't matter who did.
Well, it's egregious.
But Kobe, what's your thoughts about Bill Belichick not being the first ballot Hall of Famer, bro?
I ain't gonna lie, Mook dragged a little bit. Discredit the Hall of Fame altogether. I don't know about that.
Yes,
what I will say
yes.
Hear me out.
Hear me
out. That's cool. If you feel like that, that's cool. What I'm going to say is it discredits a lot of first ballot Hall of Famers. To discredit the Hall of Fame altogether, what you're gonna have to do at this point, and for the rest of the time, is like, so now we just don't care about Hall of Famers no more. Now we just don't care about them. No. All right. Well, if that's how you feel, then that's how you feel.
Bro.
But to me, can I finish?
Every other coach now.
Let me finish.
All I'm saying is it discredits first ballot Hall of Famers, because now whenever you see a first ballot Hall of Famer, what you're gonna do is you're gonna be like, this guy's first ballot and Bill Belichick wasn't. That's what you're gonna do from now on. Whenever you see a first ballot Hall of Famer, I'm not saying discredit the Hall of Fame altogether, but whenever I see a first ballot Hall of Famer for the rest of my life, every time I will always say, did this guy deserve it over Bill Belichick? That's
just not worth the energy.
Kobe, I disagree. I just don't care about no more. That's like he had all the criteria checked to be the first ballot Hall of Fame head coach. He's the greatest coach of all time. He checked every box. So if you're telling me that he's not in the Hall of Fame or a first ballot, you should discredit the whole fucking thing, because it's like, what is the criteria, right? If he has all the things that checked in the box, like, yes, he's the coach, he's first ballot, he has everything that's checked off, and you're not going to give it to him, it's like, who gives a fuck about a second ballot? Who gives a fuck about a third ballot? Who gives a fuck about a first ballot? Because like I said, where is the criteria? Where is the standards? So I'm discrediting every Hall of Fame stuff. I don't care if you make the Hall of Fame, because if you taking Bill Belichick off of it, is invalid. This is the worst thing that happened in the NFL today. The worst thing. I hope that they can do anything to change this, but this is the worst thing that happened to the sport.
This is the problem. This is the problem. The problem is you can't change it. They can't change it now. It's not going to be able to be changed now. The problem is by you, Mookie, and I'm not saying this to be disingenuous to you as a person, but what I'm saying is none of us matter. Let's be very clear about this. We don't have votes. It doesn't matter. When you, Mookie, say the Hall of Fame doesn't matter no more. To me, it's like, all right, bro, whatever. I hear what you're saying, but all right, like as a player, do you know what they strive to do? They strive to win championships and make the Hall of Fame. Those are the things that they strive to do. So to say we're discrediting the Hall of Fame altogether because who we all can agree with needs to be a first ballot Hall of Famer to discredit what these players eventually strive to want to make and strive to want to do at the end of the day because this guy didn't make
What's the standard?
I get what you're saying, and that's why.
Where's the standard? Where's the criteria?
I get what you're.
Why should I care? Hold on. Why should I sit here?
You don't. What I'm saying is you don't.
Why should I care? Go ahead.
Go ahead. What I'm saying is you don't have to care, right? And that's totally okay. But the players and the coaches will still want to make the Hall of Fame. They will still care about the Hall of Fame, which is why when I say.
I don't know why.
Which is why when I say to discredit the Hall of Fame altogether, you, Mookie, nobody cares that you, Mookie, will discredit the Hall of Fame altogether. The players still want to make it at the end of the day. The coaches still want to make it at the end of the day. If you ask Bill Belichick right now if he still wants to make the Hall of Fame, do you know what Bill Belichick is going to say? He's going to still be like, hell yeah, I want to make the Hall of Fame. So we can't discredit it altogether. But what I will say is, yeah, bro, at the end of the day, I'm going to be like, damn, bro, every time I see a first ballot Hall of Famer, I'm gonna be like, yeah, I don't know if they made it first ballot over Bill Belichick or not. That's kind of insane.
That's why I discredit. You're saying all it. Hold on. Let me say this. You're saying all of this, and you're proving the reason why I discredit. Why should I care of persons or people that we don't know? That if we ask the question, what are their criteria? What is the set criteria for making a first ballot Hall of Famer? And then they give us the criteria, and then we see, okay, why did this guy to make the Hall of Fame? Why he didn't make first ballot? And then it just be so many inconsistencies in their whole criteria and their whole logic. Why should I value that? Yes, you strive to make the Hall of Fame. Yes, you strive to get MVPs. But we got to understand that the guys that vote for those are human beings. They have biases and they're inconsistent as well. So like I said, when we see a guy like Bill Belichick, everybody knows. Anybody that plays a sport, anybody that watches sport, anybody that fans of the NFL knows that this guy is the first ballot Hall of Fame. And the fact that he didn't make it, it's like it's discredit everything, right? Because what is the criteria why he didn't make it? Can they come out and explain it? Who voted for these things?
Why he didn't make it? I'll explain it. Before I let Dub go and P, Bill Polian was like, I think he was like the head, he was the head focal point talking about Bill Belichick, and the main things that got brought up was Spygate and Deflategate. To me, Deflategate, I'm not gonna lie, that already got disproven mad long ago, and everybody knew once the balls got deflated back to what inflated back to what it was, they got smoked 45-7. I don't even think you know what I'm saying.
No, are you serious? That's what brought up. They brought that up.
I'm dead ass serious. And then
that means Tom Brady ain't first ballot then.
Exactly. That's my next
thing. Facts.
What I think this is done for for me, number one. This has ruined the chances of coaches like Mike Tomlin and Andy Reid to get their flowers when they do retire. Because when they do retire, they have built up such a legacy where when they do retire, not only if they make it first ballot, they're going to be compared to Belichick and him not making it. And they don't deserve, do we think that Reid makes it first ballot if he retires?
I think he should. I think he should.
Yeah. It's going to get.
Ideally, he should, but under this logic,
then he shouldn't. He shouldn't.
When did the Chiefs?
No, they never cheated. They never cheated.
They never cheated.
Well, never got caught cheating.
I don't care if Bill Belichick cheated. He's still a first ballot Hall of Famer. I don't care.
Okay. Well, some people don't care. I'm not gonna even though Spygate, y'all were cheating. To me, he's won too much to where
that's what I'm saying. He's done too much for that to not come off.
We gotta care a little bit that he cheated though. Come on now. That's
No. Listen, I'm sorry, Mookie.
I understand he won. I still give Bill his credit, but the nigga did cheat. That's like.
No. We're not doing that.
Jerry Rice.
B. Let me tell you why.
Let me tell you. Hands all the time. You still got to say something about that.
Let me tell you why it don't matter. Dog, let me tell you why it don't matter, right? And Mookie, good to see you, man. It's been a while, man.
Good to see you, brother.
What's good? Chilling, man. What's good, everybody here? P, right? That's the person. P? Good to see you, man. I remember you saying Stafford was better than Hurtz in the beginning of the season. I hope people gave you credit for that, bro. Salute to you. But anyways, I want to talk about, I don't care if Bill Belichick cheated. You want to know why? Because he has such a long history and track record of just being an excellent coach in general, right? The NFL, I actually said this on the video I dropped the other day about football. The NFL has a big problem that when they're putting in these votes, both in MVPs and in Hall of Fame ballots, they want to include all this other bullcrap that doesn't even matter like that, like these cheating allegations, or I guess with the stigma of Belichick had Brady and everything. And they want to sit here and put all of this stuff into voting apart from how good these guys actually were. Exactly. T.O. is a good example of this, where T.O. should have been easily, without a doubt, a first ballot Hall of Famer. When Lamar has his best numbers he's ever had in his career, it doesn't matter that he won more MVPs than Josh Allen. He should have got the MVP. Josh Allen got the MVP mainly because he didn't win one, right? They include all of this other stuff and just make bogus reasonings to give to either exclude or include somebody in an MVP or Hall of Fame ballot. And Bill Belichick, bro, I'm sorry. There is no reason at all that Bill Belichick is not a first ballot Hall of Famer.
He definitely should be a first of all.
DC head coach. He's been excellent his whole entire career. Besides the last 3? Are we kidding me?
Maybe it was a tribute to John Madden. I don't know. That's the only nigga that didn't like Bill Belichick. I don't understand that.
But Dub, this is why I always sat there and said, Dub, it's like these MVP awards, these first team All Pros, these accolades in general don't matter when we talk about who's better, or it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter when we talk about who had the better career. It doesn't matter because, like I sat there and said, it's inconsistent. Is inconsistent?
Dog, Shedeur Sanders is in a Pro Bowl.
He's in a Pro Bowl, right?
Yeah, we're gonna get the story.
That shit don't matter.
We're gonna get. I was gonna bring that up too.
We're gonna get to Shedeur.
Right, he's in a Pro Bowl, so it's just like these awards don't mean nothing. Like what I value for like players in general is like how many MVP caliber seasons that you had. Just because you lost the award, right, to other quarterbacks or other players that had historical season as well, and different variables, and why you didn't win the award as well. I'm not going to sit there and tax you for that, right? The same goes for this Hall of Fame stuff. This is like we all know Bill Belichick, a first ballot Hall of Fame. We all know he's stamped in NFL immortality. But just because different variables and they want to move the goalposts and sit there and say that he can't be first ballot Hall of Fame, let's see if they be consistent with Tom Brady. Let's see if they be consistent with other guys that have cheated as well, right? And still made first team Hall of Fame. So
I ain't gonna lie, because
that Tom Brady stuff gonna be crazy.
If Bill Belichick not a Hall of Famer,
Tom Brady is not first ballot.
If Bill Belichick's not a Hall of Fame, well, he's a Hall of Fame.
First ballot.
Bill Belichick's not first ballot. Sean Payton not either. And Sean Payton
exactly
should be a first ballot.
He's that's what
no,
I said.
No, he shouldn't.
Get the head out your heart.
No, he should not. No, he should not.
Who should it be?
No, for real. Sean Payton should not be first ballot. No, hell no.
He's going to be first ballot.
No, he's not Hall of Fame. He's not first ballot.
You wildin'.
I think he make it the third ballot, maybe.
Third,
maybe.
Yes.
I'm not gonna lie. With his
Sean Payton,
I don't care. I don't care as long as they get in. As long as they get in, I don't care.
It's just crazy as you're making it.
It's just
Bill Parcells was a third ballot Hall of Famer. Like, there were great head coaches.
He was third ballot.
I just can't believe that, bro. Those two allegations is the reason why he's not a first ballot Hall of Famer. Like, I just can't believe that's the lie. And already one of the gates already got debunked years ago. So really, Bill Polian is just holding on to Spygate.
Hold on. What gate? They got debunked. That did not get deflated. Hold on, Trent. Hold on. I with you, Trent, but come on, man. You know they cheated on that game. You know they
literally.
Come on, Trent. Come on, man.
Yo,
come on, man.
No. Hold on.
He could have cheated as much as he wanted.
The Deflategate, cool, but that Spygate thing, bro, you literally got caught cheating.
Nah, Spygate, yeah, you cheated, bro.
Yeah. And once you cheat,
but Deflategate literally got debunked.
It's like how many times have you cheated and we just didn't catch you? Like,
no,
bro,
okay.
It's like hold on. It's like being with a girl for a long time, bro, and she does everything well, cooks clean, all that good stuff. But you catch her cheating. It's like, bro.
No, B. No. Let me tell you this.
Like,
no.
I'm
not giving you that because let me tell you something. Even if that girl cheated, if she cooked, she cleaned,
Bro,
you feel me? She took care of me, dog. Let me tell you something.
I love her.
She cheated and that's an indictment on her.
She wants somebody else. I'm not with it.
You feel me? I'm just gonna be real.
Nah.
If she did all that, and then it was really just the cheating that
Listen,
really,
brother, I don't know what you allow in your household. I don't know what you allow in your household.
When I'm looking at my roster, I'm like, dog, you was
first pick.
You still probably top 5. You just was wilding, dog. You still probably my top 5.
You can't get no side on me.
Y'all wild in the comments, bro.
Real quick, LP, how you feel about this whole situation? Just to get your thoughts on it, bro.
I'm gonna be honest, bro. Like, I feel where Mookie coming from, but I think the Hall of Fame has really just turned into the Hall of Very Good or the Hall of Good. I think it's a lot of people that should have been first ballot that wasn't. A lot of people that shouldn't have been first ballot that was. And I think now they don't really have like a true structure anymore. So now they just kind of doing whatever, like Bill Belichick not being first ballot. Like, if Bill Belichick is not first ballot Hall of Fame, then none of the ballots should matter. It don't matter which ballot you make it at this point. Just get in. Like, at this point, just get in. Not saying that the Hall of Fame shouldn't be important, but like at this point, just get in because like this is insane. That's like the NBA saying Phil Jackson is not first ballot Hall of Fame.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like,
yeah, just
like what are we doing?
Like, it's just like, bro, like, if he's not first ballot, no coach in NFL history is first ballot.
That's what I'm saying. Like, no coach,
like, literally,
which is fine. Like, if no coach is first ballot, then just come out and say that. Just come out.
Like,
and say,
unfortunately, like Andy Reid,
first ballot coaches,
2 more rings with Pat. They can like go on another dynasty. He's not gonna be first ballot due to this one thing happening, and that's bad. That's bad for the sport.
No, he will.
No, he will. You got,
but it won't be deserved. It won't be deserved. That's what
it won't be
deserved.
It
will be deserved. I don't know what all that.
If Bill don't make it, any other coach after him, how do
no,
they
that's
get
not
the
true.
No,
because BK got remember.
No dirt on your name. You got to be.
It's all about.
It's political.
It's all about
politics.
It's about the.
Jared Rice was Jared. Hold on, Jared Rice was first.
He admitted that shit after he got
No. Jared Rice was cheating. They made him first season.
He admitted that shit after. It was after the fact.
Oh, after the fact.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have said I was.
He admitted to it like years later.
Everybody's
cheating,
bro.
That's one thing. Everyone be cheating in some form of way with drugs or something.
I just think, bro,
you can't say everybody cheating, man. You can't say that.
I just think.
Hold on. But Trent, how can you say Sean? I don't even know Sean Payton makes.
You ain't got no proof. You can't say that.
Hey, Trent, I don't know if Sean. Hold on, time out. I don't know if Sean Payton makes the Hall of Fame because the bounty gate shit.
Now, he shouldn't.
Well, I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, the bounty gate.
That's why I said Mookie.
I ain't gonna lie. That really.
He's not a Hall of Famer.
Hold on.
That's why I said. Is
the bounty gate really cheating though?
No, that's cheating, my nigga.
No.
I was just saying,
kind of. But
I ain't gonna lie to you. I was just saying, like, when they
no. Here's what I said.
It's hella dirty, but I'm not gonna lie. No, you paying somebody $50,000 to take somebody out. You're cheating the game. You're purposely trying to take somebody out.
That's like me saying that it's just fucked up to hire a hitman. No, that's
a hitman to kill.
You can't do that. You can't do that.
Like, you're cheating, bro. That's cheating. Let me pay you $50,000. Get this nigga a concussion.
But this is where
I'm saying. I'm asking.
Nigga, I forgot about the bounty gate.
Evil, nigga. You fuck with somebody's livelihood.
Yeah, yeah.
That's evil, bro.
Go aim at somebody's livelihood.
But this is the issue that the NFL has, right? Like, and a lot of it is even the players, because it's not just like execs, like the players are even voting, like old players are voting for this, and they're just looking into things outside of like how good they actually were to justify these conclusions. So that's why, like, the NFL, to me, the voting system is far worse than the voting system in the NBA, because they want to include all of this other stuff that in reality, it doesn't even matter like that. Like, I'm sorry, like, if Belichick not first ballot, Brady ain't first ballot. I'm sorry.
That's what I'm saying.
You just can't say that.
No.
Wow.
I mean, the part
niggas
that
like AB should have been first.
The part that bugs me.
I'm sorry.
It's just gonna be
it's only one reason. Hold on.
When it comes to like Brady, it's gonna be hard because he's a player compared to like the spy gate thing. Like, they was really like sending like people.
But Brady was cheating though.
That's what I'm saying. Brady's a part of the
reason why I say it's different, though.
You take into account he went to Tampa Bay.
Wait. Man, Brady got cheated on.
You take into account he went to Tampa Bay and won. Like, I don't know.
Let him be the first ballot.
I'm just saying, though, like, Brady left all of that and still went and got the job done. So, like, he proved, like, I don't need that.
No.
But that logic, but that logic didn't work with Bill Belichick, and they still didn't put him in the first ballot Hall of Fame.
Because he lost afterwards. He
lost forever after Brady left.
That's the point that P making. Brady went on to Tampa Bay and kept winning, which means he won post cheating.
He didn't cheat Tampa Bay.
No, Brady.
And Bill Belichick won as assistant. So what are we talking about here?
No. That's
not the same. That's not even the same.
It is the same. I can't sit there and compare. It is the same because Bill Belichick won as assistant before Brady, before he touched.
That is true.
That's what I'm saying. But hold on, but Mookie though, that would be like Brady saying, "Okay, I went somewhere and won a championship as a backup." It's different when you're the main. He left as the main guy, went to another place and was the main guy, and still won.
We're comparing Brady and Belichick. Both players won before each other, right? But the problem is Brady actually cheated. I won't put Deflate. I'm not putting Deflategate on Bill Belichick. I'm putting that shit on Tom Brady because when they asked Tom Brady, when they asked Tom Brady, when they asked Tom Brady about the Deflategates, he destroyed his phone. He destroyed the phone and he hid the evidence about it.
For Bill.
So, like I said, Tom Brady the one cheated because he was throwing them deflated fucking balls. So he is damn sure disqualified. Both of them should be disqualified. That's the fucking logic.
This is why I don't like Deflategate. Football's normally deflate in the cold anyways, especially if it's freezing cold. So I'm not going to blame that on Tom Brady. Like, but
it's a matter. It's the way that the ball is felt. Like, the ball is more deflated. You know what I'm saying? So it was not in the. They said it was way below. It's supposed to be, right?
Well, regardless of the situation, both of these players, both of these people deserve the first ballot.
It don't matter. He still cheated. It's not supposed to be. It's not supposed to be.
That's not cheating.
It is cheating. That is cheating. What the hell are you talking about,
bro?
That's the definition of cheating.
DC is a backup to the head.
Hold on, Maddie. If that's not cheating, then why the fuck did Tom Brady get suspended? If that's not cheating, why did Tom Brady? Why did Tom Brady destroy? Why did Tom Brady destroy his phone? You ain't got nothing to hide. You ain't got nothing to hide. Why you destroy your phone?
Why you destroy your bill? Because he
covered up for himself. He covered up for himself. He stored that evidence with him and that equipment manager to deflate them fucking balls and shit like that. That's what he did. He cheated too. So if we're gonna use that logic, hold on, Maddie. If we're gonna use that logic, sitting there saying Bill can't make the first ballot Hall of Fame, right? He can't be a first ballot Hall of Famer. Do the same shit with Tom Brady. He cheated too.
Hey, anyone associated with the Deflategate, you're not first ballot.
Mookie. Cheating is breaking the rules to give you an unfair advantage. Cheating is breaking the rules and giving you an unfair advantage. It is giving Tom Brady a disadvantage if he was deflating balls.
Did Tom Brady break the rules? Hold on. Okay, so he cheated then. You cooked. He cheated. You just said it. He cheated. So you admitted that he cheated. You admitted that he broke the rules. So like I said, he had an unfair advantage.
Manny, I ain't gonna lie, you whooping your ass.
What the fuck is it then? What the fuck is it, man?
Stupid.
What the fuck is it?
That's a disadvantage to you. I can't throw a football if it's deflated.
Maddie, he got suspended for a reason. He destroyed the evidence for a reason. That's cheating, Maddie.
I don't care if he I don't give a fuck if he did.
They investigated. The NFL hired police, FBI. They hired a fucking CIA and did everything investigated. They found Tom Brady guilty. They found him guilty. He had deflated balls.
And Maddie, you said deflated. You said deflated balls help you. It's harder to throw.
They're not harder to throw.
I mean,
they're not harder to throw, Maddie.
It gives you easier.
It's literally the opposite.
That gives you
Stop. It gives you a better grip to throw the ball, Matty.
I ain't gonna lie, Matty. Hey, Matty, you wrong about that.
There's a reason why he did it. He did it to help him.
Yeah. It's either the throw, it's either the catch. What are you talking about, man?
You don't get the same spin on the ball if it's deflated. You don't.
They don't need the same spin.
They don't need the same.
Matty, I think you're missing the point here. 55 touchdowns on a duck arm with wobbly passes, nigga. What are you talking about?
Exactly. If he would have deflated the ball, it's easier to throw that.
It's easier to fucking throw.
Matty,
you need a tight spiral for that shit.
Matty, I'm gonna be honest with you, right? Even let's say if you're right in this thing that you're saying,
Trey,
right?
you ain't shit for showing that.
It doesn't matter because at the end of the day, if it helps him or not helps him, he got suspended for it and even deleted evidence. No matter if it helped him or not, he cheated. He shouldn't have done anything.
I don't have an issue. I mean, if Bill Belichick not getting,
Tom don't get it.
I think Deflategate is like a hella like that shit is coping. But realistically speaking, nigga, destroying your phone is crazy. And that's what he got suspended for. So again, if Bill Belichick can't be first ballot, nigga, Tom Brady ain't either.
That's what I'm saying. If Bill cheated and he didn't get it,
he's gonna be.
I'm not gonna lie. I'll say P.
He's going to be first ballot.
He's not first ballot because of Deflategate destroyed the Hall of Fame. I'm already with the. I'm not gonna lie. I'm really starting to stop caring about the Hall of Fame, even though we don't really matter when it comes to that. Like what Kobe said, we really don't fucking.
Does it really matter as long as you get in?
No, not really.
It really don't. That was my point. That was my point. It's like we make this big deal over ballots, but it don't matter.
That's crazy. But first ballot, you make it a second ballot.
It don't matter, bro.
I don't give a fuck like that.
Trent first ballot and I'm second ballot, we both in here.
I ain't gonna lie. If we have a Hall of Fame,
I think it's just the first ballot. It's just a prestige. Like it's just a prestige to it. Like the first time,
it don't even got that. But they don't got that same.
It's sad, bro.
Like it's sad.
It is sad.
You ain't gonna lie. Tossing your phone is crazy.
Yeah.
But I thought that in like the Hall of Fame was because the NFL was like the most like prestige thing. Like it was great to be up there. You know what I'm saying? The Hall of Fame, but now it's just done. It's done.
The Hall of Fame across all boards though is ass. So I mean, I don't know.
Mookie. I was just gonna say
Derrick Rose might make the NBA Hall of Fame. The shit's cooked.
I think it's ass. So.
Is that usually?
Hey,
you
tripping?
You see how crazy he is? You see how that's not
you tripping?
Y'all think Derrick Rose is the Hall of Fame? You didn't say, but that's not what you said.
You're goddamn right, Derrick Rose Hall of Famer.
You just said he's gonna make it. Now the Hall of Fame is cooked. And it's not even an NBA pod, so we're not even about to do it. But what you said was you said Derrick Rose about to make the Hall of Fame. This is cooked. Like, what are we talking about? You see how crazy it is?
Don't you ever come out about Derrick Rose again.
Like, this Derrick Rose is not Hall of Fame.
I mean, hey, hold on. We ain't gonna turn into a basketball pod, but it could.
He's not a Hall of Famer. Man,
he's not a Hall of Famer.
Art said, hold on, shout out my dog, Gert. He said Brady. He said Brady wasn't found guilty of the Deflategate, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know. I think, but hold on.
Was he?
When you look at why he got suspended.
He got suspended mainly because of that.
I think he got suspended for the
If he got suspended, he got it.
For destroying the evidence and everything.
Yeah, you throwing your phone out. I mean, you chill.
Yeah, that's a little sexy. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Hold on, and that's another guy. Someone brought up in the conversation. Antonio Brown. He's a first ballot Hall of Fame, but he's not going to make it.
Now we gone too far.
No, he's not. He's not first ballot Hall of Fame.
He's not first ballot Hall of Fame.
AB's incredible, but the shit he doing right now, he wild.
That's what I'm saying. He's not going to make it because it's off the field stuff.
But
he's a first ballot Hall of Famer. He's one of the greatest.
Based off his play, Antonio Brown, of course, is a dog. But again, you have to have a squeaky clean image. And his image is very terrible right now.
Wait, hold on.
He might get lucky to make third.
I know we gotta move on. We got a little bit more to talk about, and we still got time. But hold on, though, Mookie, because we was talking about niggas getting. They wasn't found guilty. That's what they say in the chat. Bill nor Brady was found guilty about this whole Deflategate shit.
Oh, well, then they just don't like.
They said the commissioner just suspended him for the optics, basically.
For the optics, exactly.
Yeah, that's just basically the cover up. You know, they had Tom Brady was the face of the league at the time. Bill Belichick, two of the most power coaches, quarterback duo in the league. So they had to cover up that shit, bro.
I ain't gonna lie, you could be found not guilty and still did it.
and still did.
Right.
O.J. Simpson, like we did the whole thing.
Okay, all right. Let's not forget.
All right.
Move on.
Nah, but moving this on, bro. Before we get to these games, obviously got to talk about. Like, I remember like when the Pro Bowl really used to like that ass mean something, and we all fuck with Shador, bro. We love perfect timing. We love it, and I know damn near probably 25 of the 32 quarterbacks who made the Pro Bowl opted out. There's no way possible that nigga Shador should have made it, bro. I'm sorry.
Tyler,
I got a take on that though.
Go ahead.
So why not? Why not?
The reason why he should have made it. Hold on. The reason why he should have made it is because of what the Pro Bowl is based off now. The Pro Bowl now is based off of fans' perspective, fans' votes, fans' entertainment. He's the most entertaining to the fans. So he should have made it off that alone. Now, the old school way of actually
he's the most entertaining quarterback in the league.
You know what I'm saying? The old school way of putting guys in because of like what they do on the field, the season that they had, like that was then. But now it's literally about who the fans want to see in Hawaii or wherever they at. And they want to see Shador as much as possible. So he's most definitely should be a Pro Bowl.
I ain't gonna lie though. We should treat this shit. We should treat this shit like a presidential election and like have like some electoral college voters for the goddamn NFL because ain't no way the fans should be voting on this shit.
My thing is
they have no
fans
right now.
Why not? We're playing flag football.
Why are we giving the fans a fucking vote on this shit?
We're playing flag football.
All-Star weekend is, All-Star Pro Bowl is all for the fans.
Yeah, if I say no, all the way, hold on. The Pro Bowl is for the fans, B. You bugging. Nah, that shit is for the fans.
Man, come on. I'm just saying, though. Like, Shador should not be a Pro Bowler.
Why not?
How? He's one of the best. He's one of
the biggest.
Don't say what
he won the what?
He won the what?
He's one of the best rookie quarterbacks in the league. So you
telling me?
No.
Mookie,
what do you mean?
Hold on.
That's slim.
Hold on.
That's literally.
He's not a top 3 rookie QB.
I'm not gonna lie. He's not. I'm not gonna lie. He wasn't better than Tyler Shuck this year.
You're lying.
I mean, Tyler Shuck was the best. I don't know why you say him.
He wasn't better than Tyler Shuck.
He wasn't Cam Ward.
I'm not gonna lie. No bullshit.
He wasn't Cam Ward.
He wasn't better than Cam Ward. He wasn't better than Tyler Shuck.
We're not about to do this, bro. We're not about.
Yeah, all of them had better weapons than Shador Sanders, and they're way better offensive.
What?
Yes,
You think Cam Ward had weapons?
Hold on.
You think Cam Ward had weapons?
What?
You think
he had
Cam
no
Ward
line, no
about
receiver.
the weapons.
No,
it's not even about the weapons, though.
Cam Ward's situation was better than Shador Sanders. What are we talking about here?
But here's the thing, though. There isn't that many there wasn't that many crazy rookie quarterbacks anyway. And Cam Ward's situation better than who?
What?
Shador.
About
Shador
that. If Shador got to
Mookie.
Time out. Name me 3 great wide receivers on the Browns right now.
Name me 3 on the
Giants. What are you talking about?
The Titans.
Name me 3. Bro, Shador had one. Shador Sanders had one.
Calvin Ridley.
Shador Sanders had
better than any of the
Calvin Ridley.
Calvin Ridley better than any wide receiver the fucking Browns got right now.
Bro, Harold Bennett better than anyone on the
Calvin
Titans
is not good.
Also,
for both teams.
Also on top of that, Shador Sanders had.
Calvin and Jerry Judy is like,
here's the problem.
Bro, Shador Sanders had one of the worst O lines. Like when y'all want to, so let me ask y'all something. Do y'all think Tyler Huntley is better than Shador Sanders?
Right now,
they're comparing.
We're comparing dog shit to piss covered dog shit.
Okay, so Tyler Huntley made a Pro Bowl. So why the fuck Shador Sanders
he shouldn't have made
it?
Why the fuck Shador Sanders can't make one?
Mookie, this is what I'm saying. When Tyler Huntley made it, we all knew that's when we knew the Pro Bowl was officially dead. Because that shit was crazy. He shouldn't have made it.
It is dead, but I'm just saying.
Even though it's a fan, it's an entertainment. Like the Pro Bowl, also this shit is entertainment. Fans want to see shit. I feel like you have to meet a certain criteria still, even though niggas opt out of games. Opt out because it was like I'm talking about probably like 28 quarterbacks probably opted out. So like Shador was like the last resource to talking about.
I don't think he was though.
He was.
There's no way
this is what I'm saying.
Why
though? My thing though, right? If Shador Sanders wasn't the last resource, like yo, all right, you can come in as an alternate. The Pro Bowl is dog shit because he didn't play good at all this season.
But it already is.
Come on.
That it is.
But I'm saying,
Shador.
But you got to we all know the Pro Bowl is ass. We all know it. Like,
it is.
But still, you still need to meet at least a decent criteria. Like,
Nah.
They are. That's the thing.
Hold on, but Trent. Hold on.
Hold on. Wait. Hold on, Mookie. Hold on.
You got to be.
They are meeting the criteria. They're meeting the criteria of giving the fans the people that they want to see. Right. They want to see Shador.
Bro.
If
you go on that,
hold on. And this is how I'm about to put it. If Shador go to the Pro Bowl, and Shador throws 2 touchdowns in a Pro Bowl, you know how much viewership, engagement, how much money that's gonna bring.
He's cooking.
They don't care. They don't. But the NFL cares. They don't care about.
I really don't think people care.
It's a genuine point.
Yes, they do.
They voted him in. Of course they care. What do you mean,
bro?
A lot of people don't care.
Hold on. Kobe, go ahead.
It's a genuine point being made from a media perspective. This is the problem. The problem is when you're talking about NBA All-Star Weekend, when you're talking about NFL Pro Bowl Weekend, when you're talking about all of these things, and from a league perspective, they know they're losing viewership. We are sitting up here talking about the fact that this thing is not being watched because it doesn't matter anymore. We just had a whole panel of people say that the Hall of Fame don't even matter no more. So now we've gotten to a point where the Pro Bowl, we know for damn sure the Pro Bowl don't matter no more. When we talk about it from a media perspective, and P is right. What people want to see, there's not another quarterback that people want to see in the Pro Bowl more than that's literally the point. That's literally the point. There's not a person that people want to see more in the Pro Bowl. I don't care who you're talking about from what position. There's not a person that people want to see more than Shador Sanders in the Pro Bowl right now. There's not. There's literally not a person. If you can tell me a person that somebody wants to see more, I'm all ears for it. But there's not a person. There's not a person. So from a league and media perspective, I mean, I don't see the problem.
Bro, prime example of why this makes sense. Shador Sanders did not play for majority of the year. He didn't get no prep, no nothing. We seen him just get thrown in there.
He about to cook.
But you know what matters? Shador Sanders was top 5 in jersey sales. They do not care.
It's popularity, Trent.
It's popularity. Shador Sanders throw a back shoulder touchdown at the Pro Bowl, it's lit.
It's gonna get a lot of
and that's all the NFL care about.
I want it to be popularity. Plus, like a little standard.
That's not Trent. We lost. Hold on. We lost that Trent.
The standard is nobody wants to play
a long time ago, Trent.
Nobody wants to play. So you can't have a standard. You can't have a standard that's being upheld by people. That's being upheld by people if nobody wants to play. Like at this point, I just have to put in who the fans want to see. Because your standard is based on what your standard is based in is that there are actual superstars that are going to decide to play in this dumbass flag football game, and there's not. Nobody's going to decide to play in this flag football game. So when you talk about upholding the standard, you can't. If everybody, I'm not even saying like a crazy. Let's be very clear about something. We're genuinely talking about the Pro Bowl right now. This is the point. Literally. There's a whole 20-minute segment for Flag on the Play right now about the Pro Bowl. You can't
Shador Sanders.
Because of Shador Sanders.
Have you ever talked about the Pro Bowl for 25 minutes on your podcast?
That's right.
You never thought about the Pro Bowl for 25 minutes.
Niggas haven't talked about the Pro Bowl literally. Yeah, you're right. I get it. I understand it.
That's why. Because they know that.
I understand it. It's just ass.
It's sad.
But this is the problem. It was ass before Shador got here. It was ass before Shador got here. So now, how are we going to make it less ass? Let's push.
Don't ask players in the Pro Bowl.
You can easily do that.
Yeah, but a lot of players don't want to play. So
this is the thing, though. This hold on. This is the part we forget, though. We lucky Travis Hunter ain't healthy. Cause boy,
he would have made it for shit sure.
What? Hunter was good.
This has to be a media stunt. Like
this is.
Yes, this is a PR money grab.
We're not denying that. I'm not denying that this is a PR stunt. I'm telling you it is.
Shador Sanders might end his career with the most Pro Bowls.
Yo,
it's a way to get people to watch it.
I'm telling you.
Yeah. If Shador Sanders actually becomes good,
get rid of the whole game.
So now let's move it on. But before that, make sure y'all boys like the stream. You know what I'm saying? We got 123 people in the chat. Make sure y'all like the stream. But let's get to it. I'm gonna start it off, bro. You know Obviously, because we've been talking about this shit in my Discord, all that shit. Make sure y'all join my Discord. If y'all need the link, let me know. I'm about to drop this bitch right now. Probably right now. But I'm not gonna lie, bro. I know Mookie, you up here, you about to defend it. I ain't a lot of Mookie. This Patriots run is weak as fuck. This shit, Mickey is a bitch.
It is.
This ring don't.
You're wrong. You're wrong.
No, I'm not wrong. I'm not wrong.
Y'all wrong.
Not wrong.
Oh, Mookie, I don't want to hear nothing because you was crapping on the Eagles.
I'm not wrong.
If you're gonna hate on Jalen Hurts,
I'm gonna say right now. I'm gonna state this right now. Anybody, because we all agree, anybody that wasn't gassing Jalen Hurts last year when that nigga wasn't doing shit last year.
Is Drake May not playing well?
No.
What are you talking about?
What are you talking about?
Have you been watching?
He is playing well.
Like now he's trolling.
Hold on. Y'all wrong. Hold on. Y'all wrong.
There is no like I'm gonna say it again. We saw what Jalen Hurts did in the divisional wild card and the conference chip, and nobody said a fuck thing about anything about him in the playoffs. Niggas, it's not about to gas what the fuck is going on with Drake May and these Patriots.
Jalen Hurts played bottom tier. Hold on, Trent. No, Trent. Jalen Hurts had a all-star Avengers on his roster and was playing mid against bottom tier fucking defense.
Mookie, the Patriots from the divisional round and conference championship have been playing.
They played transcendent defenses. Transcendent defense. Transcendent defenses.
This is what's happening. When you load up on Madden, you see the offense, defense, overall team. Them niggas is playing 90 overall defenses with 65 level offenses. I'm not hearing that shit.
Okay, hold on. But this is the thing. This is the thing I understand. Hold on. This is the thing. Hold on. This is the thing. Hold on. This is the thing I understand. Y'all keep on. Hold on. This is the thing I understand. They played Justin Herbert, who had a historic rookie season throughout his career. They played C.J. Stroud. Hold on.
What the fuck?
Hear what the fuck I'm saying. Hold on. You're not hearing what I'm saying. Hear what I'm saying. The Patriots defense made Justin Herbert ass. They made C.J. Stroud have one of the worst games of his career in the playoffs. So my point is to sit there and say, how are we going to sit there and say this Patriots? No. Hear what I'm saying. How are we going to sit there and say this Patriot run is weak when you're playing a top 5 defense? Hold on. Let me say it. You're playing a top 5 defense in the Chargers. They play one of the best defense in the century in the Texans. And then you play elite Broncos defense. And then you got to play an elite defense in the Seahawks. So when we sit here and measure, hold on, let me explain this. When we sit there and compare it to situational disasters, how can Drake May being able to overcome situational disasters? His O-line was garbage. He didn't have a great running game. Will Campbell was fucking garbage throughout the whole entire playoffs. Couldn't protect his blind side. That's why he was getting fucking hit with a lot of fumbles and shit, right? He didn't have game changers at the wide receiver position, and yet he was able to overcome situational disasters against elite level defenses. That's a strong playoff run.
Now let me explain why. Shit. Even though Justin Herbert played like dog shit, the nigga entire offensive line has been injured. So them niggas was wreaking fucking havoc. Let's say I give you the Chargers school. That's only the wild card. The divisional game. We all know the Texans offense has been hot dog shit the entire season with an elite defense. And niggas know you have to put up points more than the opponent to win the game. So in C.J. Stroud, how that nigga played, any top 25 quarterback that day that wasn't C.J. Stroud would have won that game for the Texans. Then you move. No. Then you move on to the conference championship. The one game before the Super Bowl. Nigga, Jared fucking Stidham, nigga. Is playing quarterback on that backup quarterback.
It's played 3 years.
For everybody that's defending Drake May.
Y'all wrong. Y'all are wrong.
Hey, it's PR.
Hold on. You have it. I'm not gonna lie. For your life, Mookie, what year was you born? No boys. I'm not even trying to troll. Like dead ass. Like what year was you born?
02.
You are 2. Okay, me and you born the same year. Everybody around the same Dell. You probably like 26, 27 P. Probably around. In y'all lifetime, you probably can't name another Mickey run that's as worse as this.
The fucking Eagles. The Eagles. No, Eagles run was worse than this. The Eagles run was worse than this. Yes, they were.
And who picked Houston? Nigga, who? I've been saying this Houston shit was fraudulent.
Hold on, but this is the thing. This is the thing I don't understand. Y'all move the goalposts with these Patriots. I don't know why. I know why y'all hate them niggas, but y'all move the goalposts. I'm gonna tell y'all why. Because all this season long, it was the narrative. Oh, they didn't beat no great teams. Oh, they beat nobody. They beat bottom teams. They beat the Chargers, who's a good team. They beat the Texans, who's a good team. And they beat the Broncos, who's a good team as well. They're about to play a good team in the Seahawks. Y'all move the goalposts every time.
So Mookie, let me ask you this.
I'll let you go first, MP, because I want to respond.
Anybody that's defending this Patriots run right now, and I'm not going to drag on it the way that other people are, but this is what I will say: the Patriots would have lost any of these games to any of these teams. Y'all, we flipped the argument. Let's flip the argument from Drake Maye having a bad playoff run to if they'd have lost to one of these teams. We would have all been looking like, come on now, man. You lost to Jerry. But this is what I'm saying.
He's just saying, just hypothetically speaking, just flip the combo.
What I'm saying is flip the combo. When you look at it, and if he'd have lost 10-7 the other way around, or if he'd have lost to these other teams with bad offenses, what we're getting at is that this isn't from what we saw in the regular season that y'all said was this amazing regular season that he had, which statistically it was. Which you're not getting. It's nowhere near that. This guy went out there and just threw 86 passing yards, 83 yards or something like that. This is way different
in a snowy weather in Denver.
And I get that. So what I'm saying,
bro, if it was Jalen Hurts, you'd be hating on him, bro.
Stop comparing Jalen Hurts to
Kobe. Continue. Kobe, continue.
80 yards is diabolical. 80 yards is diabolical.
In the snow? I mean, that can happen.
Bro,
he's playing
that was before the Yo, Mookie, you trying to laugh, bro? Come on, bro. Stop, bro.
Because this is what I'm saying. I get it. He's winning. He's winning. He's getting the job done. But what I'm saying is you can't. The way that you're defending these teams as if they're these great teams.
Kobe.
I mean, and let's remember where this argument started. This argument started with him saying, "Hey, bro, he really haven't beat a top tier team in the playoffs yet, and the way that he's winning these games, kind of just really escaping them, is a little insane." That's really what the crux of this argument is.
Hey,
that's
Mookie,
what the crux.
But Kobe, this is the thing. Hold on. Let me say this right quick. Kobe, this is the thing, right? When we measure Drake Maye's run, when we measure what the Patriots did, we all know that the Patriots team is based off what they can do defensively and what they can do. We talking about terms of making high level plays. Of course, statistics. Hold on, Kobe. Let me say this. Of course, hold on.
And then go and defend Drake Maye, and he's not doing that.
Yes, he is. He's making high level plays. I know that the stat. Hold on. I know that the stat. Hold on. I know that the stats don't look right. I know when you go look at the stats, you can say, "Oh yeah, my parlay fucking up because Drake may have 86 pass yards." It don't look right. But when you watch the film and look at the high level reads, the progressions that Drake Maye is doing, he is able to survive situational disaster. That's what Drake Maye is doing.
Mookie, you know what high level play did he do?
I'm not talking about. Drake Maye has made some high level.
What high level play?
The throw to Keyshawn Boutte, the throw to Stephon Diggs. Those are high level plays. But here's the problem though, and I was just about to bring this up. Y'all are about to make this nigga PR like Josh Allen. Because
that's what I'm saying.
No bullshit.
What?
No bullshit. No, this is what I'm saying. Drake Maye for the majority of the playoffs has been mid. Simple. Now niggas try to say
he has not. No, he has not. That's a lie.
Shut the fuck up.
That's a lie. That's a lie.
Talking about niggas gonna lie about that.
That's a lie.
Josh Allen on
Stop.
Maddie, how is it?
I'm not gonna lie. I know for a motherfucking fact y'all niggas not about to say Drake Maye has been good or great in these fucking playoffs right now.
He's been good. He's been good, Trent. What are you talking about?
So
Maddie. And Bo Nix is one game. Is that not better than Drake Maye's whole run?
No.
It is.
No.
It absolutely is.
No.
Bo Nix's game versus
Bo
Nix's game versus the Buffalo Bills.
Nigga, bro, are you
PR? That's you.
Are you? Hold on, bro. BK.
What are you talking about?
Crazy.
How does that? The nigga's been ass all playoffs.
This is crazy. This is crazy. This is literally insane.
Genuinely, the whole
Texans game.
We really doing this? We really do this? We really disrespected Drake May. We really disrespected Drake May. We really disrespected Drake May. Are we doing this right now?
I'm disrespecting this one. Hold on. I'm disrespecting the run that they've made. This shit has been weak.
This was the
bitch.
Nigga, oh my God, Trent! They played the most top 5 defense of any quarterback in NFL history,
and they have been literally playing the worst offenses you've ever seen.
Haters, like that is.
Wait, whoa!
Don't the quarterback sees the defense? The quarterback sees the defense. Drake may have to play high level defense.
Mookie, with a genuine So you care about the top 5 defenses they're playing. But you don't care about the bottom 5 offenses that they've been playing? You don't care about that?
No, because Drake May has to see the defense. He's not seeing the offense trend.
Yeah, Mookie.
Is Drake May seeing the offense?
Barely.
He's seeing the defense. He's seeing the defense.
The point that he's making is if you've seen decent offense to go along with those top 5 defenses, this thing might have looked a little different. If in any of those games you've seen a better offense, this might have looked a little different. You can tell me if Bo Nix was out there.
I'm gonna say this. Can I say this one thing? I'm gonna say this one thing. Answer me this question, Mookie. If Bo Nix is out there, can Drake May win that game 10-7?
No.
Yes.
They're not winning. They're winning
that game. They're winning the game.
Matt. Bo Nix is way better than Jared Stidham.
Hold on. Bo Nix, hold on, please. Hold on. And BK, stop it. Bo Nix is the definition of fucking mid and garbage. He was mid.
So what is Jared Stidham? What the fuck are you talking about?
Jared Stidham is.
So what the fuck is Jared Stidham?
This is the issue.
Mookie, you cooked.
Like I said there and said.
Oh, this nigga lying.
I'm gonna tell y'all something. 99% of the time in football, when we go into the playoffs, right? And you have mediocre supporting cast going against elite level defense, you're not going to produce top and elite results. Name me a quarterback that has.
But this is what? But Mookie, this is the part that's missing once again.
He's been good. He's been good.
Mookie, this is what you're missing once again. The argument started with the run, not just Drake May's play. It started with the run that he's making. Hold on, Mook, before you speak. What we're talking about is this guy just went out there and won a playoff game 10-7.
86 passing yards
against a backup quarterback. Against the backup quarterback.
Kobe, don't forget.
I understand what you're saying about that defense.
The
problem is, if you'd have seen, if Bo Nix goes out there and plays, you're telling me, you just told me to my face that Drake May would have still won that game 10-7 if Bo Nix was out there.
Yes, they would. Because like I said, I'm gonna tell you.
Don't forget, their only touchdown in that game was a 12-yard touchdown drive.
So what the fuck is your thing?
But this is the thing when we gotta understand that this is that y'all just because y'all don't like it how it looks. That don't mean it's not fucking effective. That's what it is. You don't like it how it looks. But when we talk about Drake May on film, he's been dominant.
You know that.
Yo. You know why I'm not hearing that? No. You know why I'm not hearing that? Because when Jalen Hurts wins the grittiest, dirty game and he don't do shit on the fucking field,
Jalen Hurts has so much flaws. Hold on.
When I look at Mookie, shut. No, that's the point is going over your head. It doesn't matter what the nigga team is on. There's been multiple times where the Eagles have won games, a gritty ass defensive game, and the nigga Jalen Hurts ain't. Nigga, when they played the Chiefs this year, that nigga threw for 100 passing yards, didn't do a motherfucking thing.
Yeah, and missing wide open reads. Drake May wasn't doing that. That's the difference. Drake May wasn't missing reads. Drake May does not have a slow internal clock the way that Jalen Hurts had.
No, what about Drake May turnovers?
His turnover has been mostly caused by his blindside. Will Campbell can't block worse shit.
It happened one time, bro.
It happened like 3 times in the playoffs. It happened twice against the Chargers. It happened against the Texans. Most of his turnovers has been how bad the offensive line has been.
No. Drake May has been fumbling the ball all year long, and literally in the playoffs, majority
because his O-line is garbage. Trent, what the fuck? You're not going to be able to hold the ball too long when you get constantly pressure, and your O-line is not garbage. Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
Yeah, because he has small hands.
Bro,
like, he's
hold on. This is the thing that you got to understand. If you don't have a good O-line that can hold up in pass protection, that makes it hard for the quarterback to be able to operate and maneuver in the pocket when everything is covered. When it's
why you think
when everything is covered? Do you give Herbert this type of leeway?
No, because Herbert. I'm gonna tell you why. Because Herbert was hesitant on reading backside reads throughout the whole time. Herbert was hesitant on throwing the fucking ball. Herbert was running towards sacks. Drake Maye was not doing that shit.
Y'all are just talking about the teams. I'm talking about bro, there have been multiple times. Bro, I'm not gonna lie, Mookie. You're being so fucking nasty right now because I know for a fucking fact if these are other quarterbacks who play like Drake Maye did in the playoffs and make the fucking Super Bowl like this, bro, you are saying these niggas
do those other quarterbacks have better situations?
You were literally saying he get carried. This is a weak ass Mickey run. You making hella videos on IG.
Lamar just played the game that he did.
Do the other
what about Dak Prescott? What about that guy?
Do the other quarterbacks have way better situations than Drake Maye?
Does it matter?
Mookie.
That matters. No. It matters because you're going to perform. In order for you to survive an elite level defense, the way that Drake Maye played in, you have to have competent to really good weapons. He didn't have that, so obviously I didn't expect him to. Stephon Diggs is not that fucking good this year. What
are you talking about? He is good.
Come on. And saying that Stephon Diggs is not good is crazy. But hold on. This goes back to what Kobe was trying to tell you again, Mookie. It's about the entire run. And the reason why I'm like this when it comes to the run, because Drake Maye hasn't been playing well, and these niggas have been.
That's not true. Stop saying that.
That's not true.
Matt,
you're bad.
That's not true.
Nobody's capping. Nobody's capping. If you about to tell me with a straight face he played good versus the Texans.
Trent, has there been? Hold on, I want to ask y'all a question.
Mookie, yo.
Please tell me.
Clear it up. Listen. How many touchdowns did Drake Maye throw against the Texans? 3, right?
Yeah,
3 touchdowns. No other quarterback has ever done that. I was about to say that.
Okay, right.
Yo, bro. Okay.
Yo, he had 377 yards against the fucking Chargers. You know who had more than that season? Nobody. I don't want to hear that shit.
Cook his ass. Give him 100 lashes.
Now flip that.
Give him 100 lashes. Give him 100 lashes.
Hey, flip that. It's easy to throw touchdowns when the other fucking quarterback is completing 4 fucking picks.
Yo,
Daddy
to do that is crazy.
Yeah, that nigga Mookie's crazy. Nigga said give him 100 lashes. That nigga's hilarious. Wait, we're stamping that Drake Maye played good versus the Texans.
He played good versus the Texans. He played good versus.
Why did he wait, Matt? Are you just saying? Matt, are you just saying that because he threw 3 touchdowns? Is that why you're saying that?
Yes. He didn't watch the game.
Did you watch the entire game?
Let me talk, bro. Oh my god.
I just have to ask Maddie. If another quarterback went out there and played, and let's be clear. This is once again. I want y'all to understand that this argument started talking about the run.
That is insane.
Let me get my question off so you can answer it. Let's be clear that this argument started about the run that was Betty Book. If the Texans had an offense or a quarterback that did not go out there and throw 4 picks and lose their team in the game, and they lost the touchdowns, would you have said that Drake Maye played a good game? If they'd went out there and lost that game, would you have said that this was a good enough game?
No, you wouldn't. Oh God, you wouldn't.
This is the thing. Hold on, Trent. Hold on, let me say this.
No, I take that back. Let me walk that back. No, because if Drake Maye played bad, they would have fucking lost.
Right, that's a fact.
You're lying.
No.
See that drop coming so many turnovers.
Oh, that's Drake Maye's fault. That's Drake Maye's fault.
You just lied because the Patriots offense, y'all niggas weren't on shit majority of the game. No. The Patriots in the divisional round versus Texas, majority game, y'all weren't on shit the entire game. The only reason why y'all won that game because CJ Stroud played like fucking you in the play.
So are you ignoring the 3 touchdowns, Trent?
Mookie, they had short field situations the entire fucking game.
You gotta convert on that. What are you talking about? You're blaming Drake Maye for not converting the short field situations.
I have a question.
It's an overall team game. It's not just a defense, bro. Come on now, you know
that.
Trent,
I have a question. I have a question for Matt. Yo, Matt, do you think Josh Allen played good against Denver?
You had to.
Dickie. He had 3 touchdowns. Turn the fucking camera off. Get the fuck back here.
He threw the game sealing interception. Fuck no.
No. Kieran.
Why? He had 3 touchdowns. He had over 70 yards.
He had 3 touchdowns, 300 yards. Like, tell me why.
No, because he lost them the game. That fumble at the end.
Oh my fucking god!
No, Maddie. What they want you to understand.
You're not being honest.
Maddie, that's literally the point.
We're just talking about the game, and now we're saying that he played good.
Maddie, you know why? You know what's the funniest part? You know what's so funny about this, Kobe? You know what's so funny, so hilarious? If Josh Allen, if the Broncos, if Bo Nix would have played like CJ Stroud, like how the Patriots played versus the Texans, the Bills would have won that game, even though Josh Allen had 4 turnovers. The Bills would have still won. The Bills would have won that game.
No, they wouldn't. No, they wouldn't.
Yeah, they would have.
This is
why.
Oh, nasty. Why would they lose?
Because Josh Allen single-handedly sold them the game.
No. Drake Maye has
the fact of the matter is, hey, Mookie, what was the final score of that game?
33-30.
30. They lost by
wait, Mookie.
It don't matter. Josh Allen had the game to take it home, and he threw a turnover.
Why do you think the Bills? Why do you think the Bills lost? Why do you think they ultimately lost the game?
They lost
because
34-31.
They lost because of Josh Allen turnovers and his inability to protect the football.
So CJ Stroud, you can agree CJ Stroud lost in the game, right?
And CJ Stroud played way worse.
Hold on, I think 2 things can be true. I think 2 things can be true. No, you're not hearing what I'm saying. CJ Stroud lost the game, but Drake May won in the game because he was elite in that secondary throughout the whole entire game. So my point,
the point is the reason why Denver won the game. They had great.
Yeah. I was gonna say right. Even though all right. So the point that I'm hearing is, and this is what I think is really true, right? Because Drake May, to Mookie's point, we got to understand and have some objectivity here. He played against two generational defenses, right? 2 of them back to back, and the Bills wasn't as generational, so the Bills he doesn't really have any excuse for. But he did play against 2 generational defenses, right? And he did what he had to do. Now, first year guy in the playoffs, second year guy, you feel me? From him playing from that standard, I mean, you could probably say he played out pretty well, especially handling that type of pressure. You feel
without elite weapons, Dub. Facts.
My point is, as long as no one's saying, okay, Drake May's now on this level because he's in the Super Bowl, or
but niggas are gonna do that.
Wins the Super Bowl. That's the only way where I have.
Wait, let them finish.
So that's the only time where I'll be like, I'll give some pushback. But if someone want to talk about, especially in the lens of Drake May, second-year player, first time in the playoffs, going up against generational defenses, if we're going off of that standard, he didn't play that bad.
I'm gonna have to push back on that. I do think Drake May, with surviving situational disasters that he did, right, this postseason, right, and be able to overcome weapons that was not great or elite, right, because you need great to elite weapons to be able to perform in the playoffs, right. His floor, he gives his team a higher floor. The only quarterbacks that I know in the postseason that can survive situational disasters and lead their team to the promised land is Joe Burrow and Drake May. But then when I look at Drake May and his traits and what he provides to the game at a consistent level, I'm putting him over fucking Josh Allen. Because Josh Allen at the end of the day,
now you're losing. Hold on, Dub.
I ain't mad at you for that.
Drake May's PR might be better.
Hold on. Josh Allen. Josh Allen at the end of the day they literally gave him a red carpet to the Super Bowl. No Joe Burrow, no Patrick Mahomes, no Lamar Jackson. And what happened? He had 4 turnovers.
Listen to what you just said.
And Josh Allen had a great play call. He had an elite O-line. He had a dominant run game. So why you turn over the ball the way you was turning over the ball?
Despite those turnovers,
we know he played bad.
Wait. Despite those turnovers, who played better, Josh Allen or Drake May?
Drake May play more consistent in the pocket because he's more accurate than Josh Allen.
Who played better?
Wait. Just look at Maddie. Just look at Maddie's face, bro.
Who played better?
He didn't look at Maddie's face.
He don't even agree with you.
Listen to what he just said. Josh Allen had a red carpet in the Super Bowl.
No.
Drake May doesn't have a red carpet in the Super Bowl.
Hold on. This is a hill that Maddie is not ready to die.
Donnie and not Donnie.
This is a hill that Maddie is not ready to die.
No, Drake May is more accurate, better ball placement.
This is the problem.
No. He got just as talented arm as Josh Allen, and he's more consistent in the pocket than Josh Allen. Those are things that Josh Allen lets because he relies on being Superman.
Who played better?
Wait. Hold on.
You know what I'm talking about? Where niggas get crazy? You see what I'm talking about?
This nigga just said. Because I'm not gonna lie, I agree. I said Josh Allen had no excuses. It was no Lamar, no Patrick Mahomes, no Joe Burrow. Okay, fine. He had walked the red carpet. There is no fucking way you're about to talk about niggas walking a red carpet.
That's what I'm saying.
And then you see what the Patriots just played and went
through. That's what I'm saying.
This is not the red carpet. This is not the red carpet. No.
We got you on the ropes, nigga. We got you on the ropes.
No. Wait, so Mookie.
Fucked up.
No.
Fucked up.
Hold on. Mookie. Are you saying
this is not a red carpet? Fuck no. This is a rebuilding year for the Patriots. This is a rebuilding year for the Patriots. This is a rebuilding year. Everybody was picking the Texans to beat them.
Mookie, are you saying
I picked the Patriots to beat them?
Nobody picked the Texans actually.
Mookie, are you saying it's not a red carpet because the Bills are that much of a better team than the Patriots?
Yes.
Oh my God.
They are a better team than them.
Mookie missed the point. This is the problem.
He did miss the point.
When I'm talking about, I'm not talking about their path. I'm talking about like the regular. I'm not talking about the regular season because even though they played the easiest schedule, I didn't even think they was going to be this team. So okay, fine, they made the playoffs. I'm talking about what happened in the playoffs, my nigga. The last time niggas have seen backup quarterback in the AFC and a championship game was Nick Foles, and that shit was an anomaly. Nigga, Jarrett Stidham just played football in the AFC championship versus the fucking Patriots, and niggas already know the Broncos offense majority of the season ain't been on shit. So when you take out Bo Nix, you put out a nigga who's
so hold on, Trent, you cook yourself.
Hold on.
If they ain't been on, hold on, Trent, you're cooking yourself.
No, I'm not. I'm not cooking myself.
Because if they ain't been on shit the whole season, how the fuck you think they're gonna beat the Patriots with a healthy Bo Nix?
Nah, I'm not gonna lie.
You want to do shit to beat the Patriots?
Mookie, you just made my
Bo
point.
Nix is way better than Jarrett Stidham. What are we doing?
No, he's not.
Mookie.
Why are we acting like Bo Nix is a bum?
Mookie.
He is a fucking bum. He's trash.
So who is Jarrett Stidham, nigga? You still have an
Mookie. You do understand, right? You do understand. Even though the Broncos offense ain't been on shit majority of the season, it's still way better to have Bo Nix on there than Jarrett motherfucking Stidham playing quarterback, not doing shit.
Who said that?
Matt,
shut your mouth.
You're disgusting.
He wild.
So stop acting like bro. Y'all acting like Bo Nix some game changer. But nobody picked the Patriots to beat the Texans. The Texans was the better team.
No. Weak ass ESPN graphs. All them niggas.
Hey, I'm gonna tell y'all. Everybody picked the Texans to beat the Patriots. And also, this is what everybody was sitting there saying. Bro, everybody was sitting there. Hold on, this was the narrative was. And this is why I sat there and said, when we started this Drake May conversation, I always said, we're changing the narrative because it was always about they didn't play nobody. So that means that if they do see the Chargers, right? If they do see the Texans, they'll be one and done because they didn't play nobody regular season. So now when they beat these teams, it's like, oh, well, yeah, CJ Stroud play like shit. Oh, yeah, it's Justin Herbert. He's a playoff choker. He play like shit. Oh, Jarrett Stidham. It's like, why are you not giving credit for them beating these transcendent defenses at a consistent level and overcoming the odds?
Hey, so hold on. So Mookie, right? Mookie. If you said Josh Allen had no excuses and he loses to Bo Nix and them niggas let up 33 points to that same offense that we know is mid, coming into the next game where the nigga Bo Nix snaps his ankle, he's not playing. Jarrett Stidham is playing quarterback. How can you not see that shit not be a Mickey? If you already think that nigga Bo Nix, if you already think that nigga Bo Nix's ass, and them niggas just put 30 points on a team that you said had no excuses, and Jarrett Stidham is playing the AFC Championship, how do you not see that shit not being Mickey?
Because the Broncos still had the capability of beating the Patriots.
This nigga has.
You know why they had the capability?
You know why they did it?
You know why they had the capability?
Because their defense. No, because of their defense was that great. Their defense was that great. The defense was that great
all day long by James Cook.
Defense was great.
Defense was great. That's the reason why the Texans had niggas was picking the.
They had one of the best secondaries in the league.
Texans were on. The defense was on fire, and Drake May play mid versus the Texans. Then you go into the Broncos shit.
No, he did not. He played good. Like what do we
play mid?
Just because you if you say Josh Allen played bad against the Broncos, you cannot say May played good against the Texans.
Josh Allen lost his team the game.
He lost his team the game. BK, that's the thing you're getting.
No, bro. The only reason why the Texans didn't win the motherfucking game because CJ Stroud was playing like the worst quarterback on earth.
Y'all being disingenuous.
Like y'all niggas.
Oh my god, bro.
What's y'all today? Like
I'm not gonna lie.
It's the PR. It's the
Josh Allen lost in the game. CJ Stroud lost in the game. It's the same fucking principle.
Because
I just want to say this.
I promise you. Okay,
I would
CJ Stroud. So if he just threw another touchdown, y'all niggas will be saying Drake May lost him the game.
Drake May didn't win them the game.
Drake May didn't win.
He did win him the game.
Okay, bro.
Drake May didn't win them shit. We are watching these games.
You're BK. I honestly don't even think you're watching.
I don't think you're watching either.
Tell me what Drake May did in the Broncos game. Tell me what Drake May did in the Broncos game.
Man, I think you
tell me now.
Drake May, if y'all go back and watch Drake May on tape, he was tremendous cooking that secondary that nobody had the answers for against that Texas secondary.
Your quarterback just won you. You're telling me your quarterback just won you the game, scoring 10 points in the AFC Championship, and that's your quarterback.
86 yards.
Nobody said that.
Touchdown came off a 12-yard touchdown drive. 12-yard touchdown drive.
He was winning y'all the game.
Hold on. I'm gonna stamp this. I'm gonna stamp this right now.
Y'all just hate pocket passes.
Look, because Kage, y'all do.
We hate pocket passes that throw for 86 yards.
Yes, with no weapons, with no fucking weapons. You sit there and you sit. Hold on, time out. Let me cook your ass. You sit there and fucking glaze that. What the fuck has that nigga done with all them fucking elite weapons? Has his ass got to a fucking championship game? Has he sniffed that motherfucker? Has he even blessed a fucking goddamn AFC championship game? But you want to sit there and fucking cook on Drake May when he's showing you the consistency, when he's fucking winning games, when he's going out there and leading a fucking rebuilding fucking Patriots team to a Super Bowl? What are we doing here?
This is where you missed the point, because I've told you many a time I've told you in this same argument that this argument started about the run. You turned it into a Drake May argument. And what we then told you was
he's part of the
Drake
run.
May. What?
Drake May is part of the run. So I had to bring up Drake May. He's part of the run. He's the best player on this Patriots team. Hold on. You sit there, all y'all sitting there and say Tom Brady got 7. All y'all sitting there saying that Tom Brady has 7 rings. But nobody talks about how Tom Brady and his first one to the Super Bowl when he won a championship, he threw 1 passing touchdown. Do y'all take away that ring? Do y'all sit there and bring up that context with Tom Brady?
Mookie. This guy's nuts.
Y'all don't do that shit. Do the same thing for Drake May. He's the second year in the season. You should respect what Drake May made.
See, here's the thing. Hold on. See, Dub, this is funny because Mookie don't act like we don't know the lore around Mookie Jones. Act like we haven't been on Players' Choice with him since 2022. What do you always say with Tom Brady's first 2 playoff runs? What do you always say, right? He got what? Carry. He got carry. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie.
You be the main one that always discredits those rings, and now you're flipping
on
to support Drake May.
Because Drake May is
I'm not
gonna lie. So now you just nasty. So now you just nasty.
No, Kobe. This is the difference between Tom Brady and Drake. I already said this. This is the difference between Tom Brady and Drake May. Hold on, that's the difference. Drake May is more of a game changer than Tom Brady, and he's more talented than him in his second year in the league.
Hey,
when you compare, yes, you are.
We lost
right now. When you compare Drake May, no, you're not hearing what I'm saying. When you compare Drake May and Tom Brady, their second year in the league, Drake Maye is more of a game changer. He's playing at an MVP level. He's the best player on the Patriots team as well, right? And he's more talented than Tom Brady ever was.
No,
that's a fact.
He's not the best player on the Patriots.
Okay, and look,
he's not even the best player, right? He's not even the second best player.
Drake Maye is closer to getting carried to the Super Bowl than what y'all trying to talk about right now.
That's a lie.
No, it's not a lie. Please tell me how it's a lie. Tell me how it's a lie. How is it a fucking lie?
Okay, all right. The Patriots' offensive line is bad. Our receiving core is mid.
Quarterback
and our defense is not on shit.
Winning y'all games.
Your defense is not on shit. What are you talking about?
Wait, what the? No. What do you? Matt, stop.
Matt, you just won a game.
Talking about?
Seven.
No. Wait. He said the
Patriots hasn't been on
shit in the playoffs.
Were you gassing the Patriots defense at all before this?
Nigga, have you seen these niggas playing the playoffs right now?
Have you watched the games now? It doesn't matter what you thought about.
Well,
it
I mean, to be fair, the Patriots.
No. These 9 points per game, defense ain't been on shit.
I think it's more so the offense.
No. You see, you can't do that because you.
Niggas can't do that.
Trent, you just talked about how bad the offenses or the offenses that we played are.
I'm frying these niggas.
Okay, exactly. Maddie. These niggas have literally been shutting these niggas down. Now, has it been terrible?
That's fine. No. Trent, your initial point that started this whole conversation was about the Patriots run being fluky. I don't have.
It is.
No, yes. I'm saying you don't have
fluky because
the
offenses have been losing.
I'm saying I agree with you for the most part. I just have a problem when you're like Drake May's not on shit. Drake Maye hasn't been good. Drake
right. You hating on the nigga,
bro.
You hating on. No, hold on. But this is the thing. I don't understand about Trent. You always discredit niggas' runs for why they not the standard that you want to be. You discredit Joe Burrow run. Joe Burrow was stacked 9 times. Joe Burrow was stacked. My nigga Joe Burrow was sacked 9 times and still throw for 350 yards and still let a game win a drive. Joe Burrow still want these niggas down in the Bengals game. But y'all still hate on my nigga Joe Burrow run.
Look, I'm glad you brought that up, right? Even though I don't think Joe Burrow that playoff run it gets overly gassed. That shit is way better than what the fuck Drake Maye is doing right now, and it's not even fucking comparable. It's not even fucking close. It's not even debated live.
I'm not gonna lie. That's kind of
it's not close at all. This nigga Drake Maye just won a game, throwing 86 passing yards, and niggas trying to talk to me about this shit.
Yo, you see, in what world is that acceptable? Bro, yo, the Denver game, yeah, he threw 86 passing yards. Cool. The second half was in the snow, and his receivers.
He was playing ass before that. I'm not hearing that shit, bro. I'm not hearing that shit, bro. I don't care.
Oh my god. Okay. Bro, I don't even disagree with that. Yo, I'm about to get to the point where I say yes, I can acknowledge that. But if we're gonna acknowledge the bad, let's acknowledge the good. He was great on the ground. We're acting like he didn't have 66 yards rushing.
Woo! 86 passing at the quarterback.
And this and you know what's so funny, right? And you know what
Hurtz does that.
When Jalen, he's a running back. When Jalen Hurts has 100 passing yards and has 50 rushing yards, he's a running back. So what? Drake made Tim Tebow now?
But no. But listen, honestly,
this
is disgusting though.
Damn. Yo, you
get nasty. You're nasty, Trent. You're nasty, Trent.
You guys are all being disgusting, if I'm going to be honest, right? Because if we can't contextualize, right, and this is my issue, right? I want to contextualize everything. Mookie, I think you're kind of crazy with putting Drake Maye on a crazy level. But then on the other side, the way you guys are attacking this point is kind of wild to me because what more would you want any other quarterback to do while it's snowing outside? I'm not expecting them to throw crazy amount of bars. You feel me? I'm not expecting no one to do nothing like that, right? And then, like, they talk about the Patriots defense playing great. I'm not going to lie. When I'm watching all of those games, Seattle's defense has been great. Matthew Stafford cooked them, though, right? But when I'm watching these games, I'm not looking like the Patriots defense are locking up. I'm looking like the offense that they're playing is just egregious. They just suck. CJ Stroud with those picks is disgusting. That's not on the Patriots defense, how great they're playing. It's really how bad the offense is that they're playing. You said what?
Would that not make him even more Mickey?
Not for Drake.
You understand? They also have a generational defense on the other side.
But Trent, we're talking to you, Trent. You're a big Aaron Rodgers fan. You love Aaron Rodgers.
Oh, here we go.
Love Aaron Rodgers. Yeah. Drake Maye is about to do something
I don't give up. I'm not gonna
that Rodgers ain't never done, and that's when an MVP and win a Super Bowl MVP in the same fucking season in his second year. So the fact that you're not praising that shit when you value the MVPs and you value the Super Bowl championships,
did Drew Brees do that?
No, I don't value that. But I'm saying you value that.
You don't value. Shut.
I'm saying you value that. I'm saying you value that, Trent. You value the MVPs, and you value. Don't you value MVPs?
Yeah. What do you mean value it though?
Okay, Drake Maye about to win an MVP next week, and he's about to fucking win a Super Bowl.
No, he's not winning MVP.
Yes, he is. Yes, he is.
No, he's on the offense. He's on the offensive player of the year list. He's not winning MVP.
That we talking about, right?
Yeah, he won MVP.
Just think about it.
Matthew Stafford better not win this.
I wish. I'm not gonna lie. Dak Prescott have a playoff run like this. Niggas easily going to the Super Bowl. Not even comparable. Jordan Love in this situation would easily go to the Super Bowl. Easily. It's not even.
Why do we gas up Jordan Love?
No, I know. I'm
with you. I'm with you.
I don't know. Dak, I can understand more. Jordan
Love. I'm not even that big of a Jordan Love fan. All I'm saying is from what this run have niggas is seen. I'm not about to be Mookie and gas this shit. Nigga, I'm not.
I'm not gassing. I'm not gassing.
16 quarterbacks.
I ain't gonna lie.
Hold on. Why y'all? Hold on. Talk about Trent. Why y'all think I'm gassing this run? I'm not gassing the run. I'm just
name like 16, 17 quarterbacks that can still do the same shit.
Hold on, bro. Hold on.
With that Drake Maye still, you can name.
Go ahead, Pete. Go ahead.
Bro. Maddie.
Hold on, BK. Pete, go ahead.
This is all I gotta say about this, bro. Is the run the greatest run ever? No. Is it the worst? No.
It's one of the worst I've ever seen in my life.
The Patriots, it's one of the ones where they've been very much favored in how they've been able to get to the Super Bowl. But at the same time, we can't put that on the Patriots because they can only play who they got to play. And then what I'll say about the Drake Maye part of it is Drake Maye in the first game without horrendous weather was consistent to who he's been all season. Texans game, Broncos game, weather was nasty. He didn't play up to par to what he's been. But what he did do was enough to make sure that his team won.
Enough.
So has he played phenomenal? No. But outside of the terrible weather games, versus the Chargers, he was consistent to everything he's done this year. Do I think Drake Maye is the greatest quarterback in the world or anything like that? No. Do I think he should win MVP? No.
But this is the thing. But Trent is mad because back in 2 years ago when we was on Player's Choice, he used to always thought that. Hold on. When we was on Player's Choice, Trent always used to say that Jaden Daniels would be better than Drake Maye. Caleb Williams would be better than Drake Maye. Right? So you're mad because he proved you wrong.
When did I say that? I said Caleb. And I had Drake too.
Yes. You thought Caleb Williams was going to be better, and you was wrong. You was wrong on your evaluation of Drake Maye.
Could be better
and he proved y'all wrong. He proved y'all niggas wrong. He proved y'all niggas wrong.
These niggas have been in the league for 2 years. What are we doing? What are we talking about? Caleb can still be better
all the time. Stop doing it. These niggas been in the league for 2 years, bro. That's it.
I'm not gonna lie. You trying to? I never say JD was gonna be better. I had Drake QB2. You trying to victory lap after 2 years football? You go ahead.
That's 2 years, bro. Like, what are we doing?
This is the problem.
But if we're being honest, both of those guys are.
I gotta get my Drake Maye jersey.
I'm gonna just be this is what I'm gonna do. And Kobe, you're gonna understand. You're gonna understand. I'm gonna be quote unquote nasty. Kobe, you're gonna understand it more because we're talking more about the college football show. Kobe, you know how we talked about the Heisman races this year? Ass, right? Pure ass. One of the worst shits I ever seen. This is exactly what the fuck I'm talking about with this Patriots run to the Super Bowl. Ass. This is literally ass. This is ass football. Literally getting head. The quarterback don't got to do too much. Niggas is just literally damn near getting carried, and they made a Super Bowl.
No, that's true.
Okay, so wait. Okay, hold on.
Nigga, the Eagles run with ass. What the fuck?
Okay, hold on.
Oh my goodness.
Trent, hold on.
Eagles run with ass last year.
They almost.
They go back. Put the full string on back. Let man know the
Get this team to the Super Bowl.
Is this run only trash for the Patriots?
What you mean?
If the Broncos had made it, if any other team had made it,
this shit has been.
If Dak Prescott would have had this run, y'all would have called it ass. I mean, I'm just saying, bro.
I'm asking. Is the run only trash for the Patriots or whoever made it out the AFC?
If Josh Allen made the Super Bowl and had this exact same playoff run, I would call it literally this shit is Mickey as fuck because he already got a Mickey MVP. I would literally say this is literally a Mickey ass playoff.
Hey, I don't
but Trent, hold on. But Trent, if Dak, hold on, Trent, this is the thing. If Dak had that run and he had the weapons that he had, then yeah, we would call that shit mid. But Drake Maye, I'm not saying this run is one of the greatest runs. I'm not saying this is an elite run or a great run. I think it's a good run from a situation, overcome a situational disaster, right? But I have to give credit where credit due. Drake Maye to overcome against 3 top 5 defenses. Yes, did he have a Patrick Mahomes-ish performances? No. Did he have a Joe Burrow-ish performances in the postseason? No. But my point, no, he did not play like this when you gassing it. He did not play like fucking Jalen Hurts. That's a lie. That's a lie. No, he did not. He did not play like Jalen Hurts. Oh my God, now we just lying. He did not play like Jalen Hurts. Jalen Hurts was fucking garbage in the playoffs. He was missing Reese. Can't even repeat.
Well, I mean, to be fair, last year in the conference finals, Jalen Hurts.
All right, Jalen Hurts had one bad game last year.
No, he didn't. He was ass in the Rams game, and he was ass in the Packers game, and he was mediocre in the fucking
Jalen Hurts game. And look,
no, he wasn't.
And this is what I'm gonna say, so we can. So this is what I'm saying, because we can move on. Jalen Hurts is playing ass versus the Rams. Thank God, Lee, what the fuck is Drake Maye doing out there right now?
If you put the context of situations, Drake Maye play good.
And that's what I'm saying. What is he overcoming?
He's not overcoming anything.
And this is what I'm saying. It would be different if Drake Maye. It would be different if Drake Maye was playing these teams while these niggas are actually playing, having competent offensive play. These niggas.
Why are you blaming on Drake Maye?
I'm not.
You can't control that. You can't control that. You can't control that.
That's what you're missing. Nobody is blaming Drake Maye for the other team having bad offense. He's just saying that it hasn't been. That's why I keep saying we were talking about the run, and you started talking about Drake Maye. Nobody's blaming Drake Maye for what the other offenses have. Or what we are saying though is that Drake Maye hasn't been. You know what I'm saying? You saying Drake Maye. We just saying he's been like down in the middle. You know what I'm saying? He's been all right.
No, that's not true, Kobe. Because if Drake Maye was in the middle, the Patriots would have lost to the Chargers.
You're lying.
Oh, they won that.
That's not true.
You're lying.
Drake Maye has been a bottom 3 QB player.
Drake Maye has to do the bare minimum to fucking win.
That's a lie. That's a lie.
I want to say this.
Maddie, hold on.
Maddie, say that.
Maddie, hold on.
You're fucking
winning in spite of Drake Maye.
You say this, and we can move on.
Okay.
Maddie, can you be honest and tell me that? Do you feel that Justin Herbert or CJ Stroud or Jarrett Stidham, can you be honest and say that they played well?
No, they didn't play well.
That's our point, bro.
Oh no.
It's an easy run.
Maddie, you just told me that if Drake Maye was playing mid, then he would have lost to the Chargers.
These niggas all played ass.
How many points did the Chargers score in that game, Maddie?
3.
They scored 3.
So how, if you play mid, can you lose to a team that scores 3 points? It don't mean bad. This is
and Maddie doesn't gas
in 2026. This is what the problem is in 2026. This is what the problem is in 2026. Somebody says that somebody's playing mid-tier, middle of the pack, and y'all take that as he's terrible, he's bad. Mid literally means middle. Mid literally means middle.
It literally means
he's that good.
I just want to say this, right?
I don't know how you can justify saying Drake Maye has been good this entire playoff.
Say this.
I hear the Eagles run.
Watch the tape, and you would think that Drake Maye.
Go ahead.
Listen, I hear Mookie dissing the Eagles run last year, and listen, I could understand. No. Because that's just disrespectful.
No.
Now, if you want to talk about now boosting Jalen Hurts because of winning, I'm with that wholeheartedly. But we're not going to sit here and compare what the Patriots are doing now when the freaking Eagles was going up against the Packers with a crazy defense. No. They
and
the Rams in a snow game with
they had 5 missing offensive lines.
Stafford with Matthew Stafford.
Shut that shit up because the Chargers have the whole offensive line now. Don't even do that.
Right? And then a red hot team in the Commanders with a hot rookie and Jaden Daniels hooping all year. What do? We it's not a close game. We're just spanking and spanking.
None of those teams on
their head.
None of those teams on the Eagles level.
Guess what? And the last one to seal it off. We end the Kansas City Chiefs dynasty with Patrick Mahomes again, spanking and spanking.
Yeah, none of those teams. None of those teams last year was on the Eagles level. None of those teams. The Green Packers wasn't. The fucking Rams wasn't. The Commanders damn sure wasn't. They just had a hot lucky ass run.
Literally almost beat them, bro.
I'm not gonna lie.
It don't matter.
The teams in
it don't matter. They don't think you on the level.
The teams in the AFC aren't even on those losers as right.
Hold on, Dub. This is the thing. But going to the playoffs, everybody was sitting there saying the Chargers on the Patriots level. The Bills was better than the Patriots. Everybody was sitting there saying these teams is better than the Patriots. So now when they winning, you're moving the goalposts. This is nowhere near compared to the Eagles.
No, because they were right. They barely won. So, of course, if a team that's barely winning those games, guess what? They're on the same freaking level. The Eagles was just that good, hopping and waxing teams. That
No. The Patriots are literally winning by the hair of their chinny chin chin, my nigga.
Literally. They almost lost to a team with a quarterback. Are we serious?
Two Broncos field goals that got missed. They make them. The Patriots are not in the fucking Super Bowl. If CJ Stroud throws just one more touchdown to what the fuck that bum ass nigga did with that performance, they don't win the fucking game.
Now I'm with you though. I do not want to sit here and say Jalen Hurtz goes on this level because they won. I'm with you wholeheartedly on that. But don't disrespect the Eagles run. Because it's way better than what they're doing.
I'm gonna disrespect the Eagles work because y'all played teams that y'all was already better than. The Patriots played teams that was
we were that great of a team. Right, the Patriots aren't even that great.
Yeah, y'all were overwhelming the best team in the NFC. Y'all the best team in the NFC. Hold on. Time out. Y'all got enough smoke. Hold on. This is what I don't understand. Y'all got a lot of smoke for the Patriots team, playing teams that are on their level. But the Eagles had a fucking super team, beating on teams that wasn't even close on their level. The only team that was close on their level was
the team that they beat. Majority of those teams are better than all the teams in the AFC.
Do you not understand why it's Mickey? Because they're close to their team's level.
Mookie, hold on, wait, Trent. The team that lost to the Eagles, majority of them are better than the teams that the Patriots have beaten. They're probably even better than the Patriots. The Rams last year are probably better.
Hold on, you said the teams that the Eagles beat.
The teams that the Eagles beat is probably better than every single AFC team that's better than
the Commanders.
That's a lie.
The Rams.
The Chiefs, the Rams,
which team was better? Which team was worse? Which team was worse?
He's going to say the Texans.
You said what? What team was worse?
Yeah. Which team from that NFC championship, from that NFC run that the Eagles had last year?
The fucking Packers and the Commanders.
The Packers probably going to go with a tight one versus
the Packers. The
Packers in this AFC right now, which has just happened, they can literally go to the Super Bowl.
No, they can't. Oh my gosh. No, they can't.
Why can't
they be first round exits. They be first round exits.
No, this nigga lying. They be first round exits.
To the team that scored 3 points? It would be first round exit to the Chargers that scored 3 points.
If the Packers would have saw the Texans, Jordan Love will be in fucking solitary confinement and they will fucking clamp up any fucking wide receiver the Packers got. That'd have been over already. Done. If the Commanders would have seen the Houston
Packers defense would be good enough to slow down the Patriots.
The only team that will probably make a little sprinkle of noise is the fucking Rams. Is the Rams. I'm talking about NFC. I'm talking about NFC.
Let me actually answer this question, Marley. So the Packers win
past
the Jarrett Stidham Broncos.
They're lying. Let
me read these super chats.
They scored 7 points, dog. Like, come on.
Let me read these super chats.
I'm not defending the Patriots.
Context. He said, appreciate your context for the $5. He said, so Drake May plays great against the Seattle Seahawks and wins Super Bowl. What do y'all think the talks will be? Everyone is picking Seattle. Now, see, if they beat Seattle, because I think this is a team that they can really lose by comfortably, I'll probably shut up. I'll just say the run to the bowl was Mickey as fuck. But if you beat Seattle, you see what happened. They beat Seattle, they got my respect. They beat Seattle, they got my respect. But the run, I think the point was still
happened the first time.
I think, honestly speaking, if Drake May goes out and perform well in the Super Bowl and lights it up, right? I don't think nobody's going to talk about the run because when Drake May wins the MVP and the Super Bowl MVP as well,
MVP.
Nobody's not going to be talking about the run.
Let me read this other super chat.
I promise we'll talk about
let me read this other chat. It's fair to acknowledge the lack of difficulty of the Patriots run, but I still think we should give them credit for them making it to the Super Bowl. I do.
Absolutely.
Because I didn't even have it. Yeah, absolutely. For sure. I'm just saying the run of what happened or what we've seen. This nigga damn near is getting carried.
You don't got
it. It is what it is.
Can't carry.
It is what it is.
No, I disagree.
I don't think he getting carried.
But let's move this shit on.
Around Drake May isn't good, y'all. I don't know why.
Drake May is. You can be a good player and get carried. Drake May is a great.
I don't think he's getting carried though.
He's not.
I don't think so.
Trent, you make it seem like he getting John Elway, Terrell Davis type carry. Like he don't have nobody that's who is carrying him.
Bro.
Who the fuck is carrying this nigga? Right? Who the fuck is carrying Drake May?
Offensive.
I don't see anybody on offense that's sitting there and backpacking Drake May. Nobody's doing that.
The defense is carrying. The defense is carrying the amount of terrible offensive play.
Their defense ain't the best defense in the league. No,
it don't have to be. The fact of the matter is, in 2 playoff games, in 2 of 3 playoff games, 10 points have been scored, dog. Like, come on, let's be.
No, I'm not hearing that. And the reason why is because y'all just talked about how bad the offenses are. I'm not defending the Patriots run, okay? I think the Patriots are not a Super Bowl caliber team. I'm defending the fact that when y'all say that Drake May is mid, you are stretching it. You cannot
been mid.
Right. He's not been mid.
Yo. The Texans offensive line is bad. The Chargers offensive line was bad. The Broncos were playing with a backup quarterback. Name me something other than Drake May that is good about the Pats offense.
Stephon Diggs.
Stephon Diggs, he's mid. What the fuck are we doing here? Karen, stop talking. Stephon Diggs has been up and down, inconsistent throughout the whole fucking year. Stop it, bro.
Right.
Hunter Henry's a stud.
We have a top 15 guy.
What
else?
He's a good player. Like, what do you want me to say?
He's been great the whole run. He's been great.
What else do we have?
Butte's not a good, nice deep threat.
But y'all defense has literally been carrying y'all the reason why y'all made it to the Super Bowl.
No. You can't say that our defense is carrying us and then the offenses are playing bad. That's just not how it works. No.
Right. You can't have it both ways, Trent. You can't have it both ways.
The offenses are bad. Trent, the offenses are bad, and that's why. Okay,
Maddie.
Cook his ass, Maddie. Cook his ass, Maddie.
How do you win a football game?
Your own logic, bro. Listen. You just said that if the
how do you win a football game?
If the Broncos had Bo Nix, they would win, right? And
how
I
do you
agree
win a
with
football game?
Listen. If the Broncos had Bo Nix, we all know that they would win.
How do you win a football game?
But if we play better offenses,
how do you win a football game? What do you have to do?
On the board.
You have to score more than
Trent. We know that this is the
anomaly. That's nasty, Trent. That's nasty.
How is it that?
No, this is the anomaly run. Like we're not scoring that many points.
But two things can be true though. Two things can be true. The defense is carrying because they are playing bad offenses. So the defense is carrying because they are playing bad offenses.
You're not carrying Drake May.
No. I don't think that. I don't. Hold on. Wait, Trent. I don't think that their defense is carrying either. I think the defense is doing their job, and Drake May is doing enough to make sure that the Patriots win the game. I think as a team, the Patriots are just finding a way to win. Now in the Super Bowl, all of that don't even matter. Who gonna show up and who not? And we're gonna find out if Drake May is mid or not. We're gonna find out very quickly.
I'm not gonna lie.
If he mid or not. Because we've
seen
he's
not mid.
He's not. Well, he's not. I want to ask you
very clear. Let's be very clear. Let's be very clear. Nobody's saying Drake May is mid. We're saying that what he's done in this playoff run, because there are two things can be true. He just had an MVP run. He just had an MVP run in the regular season, but what he's done in this playoff run has not been close to what he's done throughout the regular season. Let's be very clear about it.
Not starting.
I think throwing 3 touchdowns against that one of the best generational defense in the Texans is fucking impressive. That is fucking.
So I have a question, right? Because everyone's talking about boosting like Drake May and everything, right? I want to kind of talk about the other quarterback, right? Because the other quarterback just had a crazy showing against the Rams.
Let's get to it.
Sam Darnold. My thing is, was Sam Darnold, right? If Sam Darnold wins, we're getting all these talks about Drake Maye, which is cool. But why are there no talks about Sam Darnold? Because he did this on the Vikings, hooping, and now he's on Seattle, hooping. So let's say if he wins, how are they talking about Sam Darnold? Is he top 10? Is he better than Drake Maye?
I said this last year. I said this last year, Dub.
Hold on, wait. I've been on the Sam Darnold train. Like Cole can tell you. I've been on the. They got hot at me about what I had to say about Sam Darnold last season. Mm-hmm. If Sam Darnold wins this Super Bowl, Sam Darnold puts himself in some very uncomfortable conversations with people.
What the fuck?
I think Sam Darnold, to me personally, if he wins this Super Bowl, he starts getting looked at as like is jaded because of who this guy I'm about to name beat. But Sam Darnold started getting looked at in the likes of like the Eli Manning type of guys.
Oh,
like that, that's his kind of like that's his area. Okay. That's his area of like as a quarterback, wins, has great seasons, but like Sam Darnold, just from a talent perspective of how quarterbacks are rated now, and not always of what they accomplish, just what we get to watch of them on the field. Sam Darnold will never be able to get put in those Lamar, whatever, whether he wins more Super Bowls than them or not, or accolades than them or not. But I think Sam Darnold is very valid because he showed up not once, but now and again, and this time he's got
better than Drake Maye.
He didn't do
better than Drake Maye.
He clears Drake Maye.
Matt, you can't say that when you're gassing Drake Maye.
Time out.
No. This is not what we're gonna do. We're not doing this, bro.
No, Matty.
We're not doing that.
Nothing against the 49ers.
Donnie, you just got here. Go ahead.
All right, this is what I'm gonna say. You said showed up time and time again. When was the other time? Because I saw him show up last week against the Rams. What else? He showed up against the Niners when the defense allowed 6 points.
I said he showed up once in last season. He showed who Sam Darnold could be, and then this
year.
You're
talking the regular season.
I'm just talking about him. I'm talking about the consistency of Sam Darnold. Period. Last season he showed us, and everybody was like, maybe that's a one-off. Who knows? This year he comes back and he showed again that wasn't a one-off, and this time I've gotten to the bowl. So we've seen Sam Darnold show. I'm not just a one-hitter quitter type of guy.
Bro, he's a product of his environment.
I think Sam Darnold.
But he still has to do the job. It don't matter. He still has to do the job.
Bro. When they ask,
guarantee you, Jalen Milroe, it wouldn't be in the Super Bowl.
Listen. This is the thing.
Bro, how do y'all gas Drake Maye but not give Sam Darnold flowers?
Hold on, BK. Let me say this. I understand y'all love the comeback story. I understand that y'all love the conversation and stuff like that. But it's the thing. We saw Sam Darnold had to be Superman on the teams that was not gifted this crazy amount of talent that he was gifted with the Vikings and with the freaking Seahawks as well. And he looked like garbage. He looked like shit. Yeah. So when you
did Drake Maye look like last year?
Drake Maye looked good last year. He was still performing well. It was good last year. Drake Maye wasn't ass. That's not the same thing. That's not the same thing.
I will say, hold on. Real quick. I will say though, because
Drake Maye was not even close to
brought up a great point. We all did write him off OD after the one playoff game, and then he now left the Vikings, went to Seattle, and we all thought he wasn't going to be on nothing. Played great majority of the year, took them to the bowl, and had good playoff performances. I think it is time for him to get respect though. Simple. Like you can't. No, I disagree. We can't.
If you different teams.
No. We cannot gas what Drake Maye is doing in the playoffs right now, and then not talk about Sam Darnold.
Now you hold on.
It's a fact.
Hold on. Time out.
We can't do
it. Sam Darnold had a way better game than Drake Maye ever did.
No, bro. If you think Sam Darnold run to the Super Bowl is more impressive to what Drake Maye had to do, I disagree with you. I disagree. And the reason why I disagree with you, and the reason why I disagree with you, and the reason why I'm gonna tell you why I disagree. The degree of difficulty. Drake Maye's degree of difficulty was much higher than fucking Sam Darnold.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna say this again.
So my point is to sit there and say I'm not gonna praise Sam Darnold for having elite play callers, elite O-line, elite run game, in a situation of paradise.
Hold on. This one I'm gonna say this shit again. And Jingle Water, I'm out of town right now. I'm snowed in, so I'll be back in Houston tomorrow. But this is my. I do not want to hear no fucking degree of difficulty shit because even though yes they are playing top defenses, I understand
that's degree of difficulty.
No, nigga. On the other side, they can't move the motherfucking
ball. Mookie, I was on your side, bro, but you're starting to blow your own argument, bro.
Really how insane it is.
Hold on.
This is really I'm gonna let you go. This is how insane it is. He was literally arguing Mookie's point, and he has had to jump off the train.
I'm so serious. Like, I was on your side because you had a decent argument, but you starting to blow your own argument by chatting, bro.
How I'm blowing my own argument?
Hold on. I'm gonna say this real quick, and then let me go. And this thing, we all know from a football standpoint, we all know this. It can be a phenomenal defense, dog shit. It can be the best defense in the world. If your offense is continually just 3 and out, pick, fumble, 3 and out, the defense is going to get tired, bro. So it's going to open up more opportunities for the Patriots to score more points. And my issue is, again, niggas is talking about degree of difficulty. What Sam Darnold just had to do versus the Rams, Sunday, is way harder than what the fuck Drake May just had to win.
No, it was not. No, it was not. He had JSN getting schemed up in the backfield and had Cooper Kupp getting open the whole game. Had Kenneth Walker wide the fuck open running between the gaps. Like, what the fuck are we doing here?
Band for band with Stafford, and you talking about
Mookie.
Bro, nigga, I'm gonna tell you something. Listen, this is what I'm saying. It's easy to go band for band. It's easy to go band for band with a fucking team when you have great support cast and situational paradise compared to Drake May.
Trent, I got him.
Go ahead.
Bro, Mookie, you really killing me, bro, because I was on your side and you really blowing it. What Sam Darnold is doing, when we talk about him going band for band with Stafford, him having to beat the ninth, like what Sam Darnold's doing, he has pressure on both sides. He's playing a really solid defense, and then he's also having to worry about. Hold on.
The Rams secondary is bad.
I said solid, not fantastic. They're not great. They're not the worst.
They're solid. Bottom 5, dog.
Okay,
you
so
put your argument.
That's not their whole defense. Their defense is
not the whole
solid.
defense. What are we talking about?
That's what I'm saying. It's one.
Hold on. P, this is just a better question just for you, and because I know what you're about to go into. This is a better question for the people who's on the other side. Which game is easier to win? A game where you have to go band for band, stride for stride, or a game where niggas allowing 3 points, 6 points the entire game?
You're going against a generational. Hold on, Trey. Why you ask half the question? When you're going against a generational, when you're going against a generational defense with fucking situational disaster, that's hard to win as a quarterback. It's hard to fucking win.
When you're going against a generational defense,
that is hard to win.
Hold on.
It's harder to go band for band and put up 30 against Matthew Stafford.
No, it's not.
It's harder to beat Jared
I gotta say this.
Look, P, you say this, and I'm gonna ask a Mookie question.
I got you, bro. Mookie, stop, bro, because you lost. When you're going band for band, you talking about a generational defense. There is a okay defense. If y'all want me to use solid, a okay defense over there, and a generational quarterback that you have to match possession for possession.
It's easy to do that.
Freeze. That is harder than knowing that even if we don't score, we gonna get the ball back, and they're not gonna do anything over there. There's no pressure on you to worry about.
Hold on, Pete. Hold on. Let me say this.
They are not. Their offense is not going to do anything. We know they're not going to do nothing. So I got the whole game. I got the whole game to not have to worry about them scoring. There's no pressure on you when you come out and say your defense does give up something and they go score. We have to score now. We have to score. If Drake May and the Patriots were in the NFC, they would not even be in the playoffs anymore.
Hold on. This is the thing. This is why I disagree with you. This is why I disagree with you. This is why I disagree with you. It's easy to go band for band when you got one of the best play callers in the game, when you have a JSN who's getting schemed up wide open throughout the whole entire game, And when you have a good O-line, a good running game, it's easy to go band for band when you got one of the best play callers, a good O-line.
Hold on. Wait. So the Patriots don't have none of this? The Patriots don't have nothing. They don't have nothing.
They don't have nothing. They don't have nothing.
It's all Drake May. It's all Drake May.
Let me get him.
It's all Drake May offensively for them. Is it? Wait. Is it all Drake May offensively for the Patriots? He's it.
Yes.
And going against a transcendent defense.
So Drake May is a Lamar Jackson. Drake May is a Patrick Mahomes. Drake May is a Joe Burrow. Drake May is the complete offense for the New England Patriots.
Man, let me find this nigga.
Yes.
And y'all lost y'all mind. Y'all insane. And the fact is, you don't even believe that.
This is generational PR, by the way.
And you don't believe that.
Drake May had to go against situational disasters and going against transcendent defenses. That is tough as fuck.
Hey, that's the same.
Hey, yo, bro, you know why?
30 on 2, by the way.
You know why you discussed?
Go ahead, Doug.
Because you're the same man that gave Justin Herbert so much flack for not being able to beat teams that can score so much. You give Joe Burrow so much pass because he's not able to beat teams because they score way too much. You the same man that discredited Lamar Jackson because he had good defenses so that he could win games. And you were so nasty even saying, well, it's easy for a quarterback to win games when the defense can make stops. What do you want? Quarterback like a Justin Herbert, Joe Burrow, you can't stop nobody. So how are you going to see her make those stances? No. But now for Drake May, no. You see,
I'm not giving you saying.
No. That's hold on. For him to win those games. No. Dolphins is going tit for tat with Matthew Stafford, and now you having the reverse psychology. No.
Hold on, Dub. First of all, I don't know what you're saying because when have I ever sat there and gave Burrow or Herbert or cooked
passes
them
for losing, for not making the playoffs? Are you kidding me? I watch your TikToks, bro.
Yeah. Hold on. But it's the difference. This is the thing. This is the thing. Joe Burrow and Justin Herbert had terrible O-lines and had terrible run games. Just because they have good weapons on the outside, the
question was, what was harder to win? High scoring games or low scoring games?
You just said low scoring games. Yeah, but hey, Mookie, what's harder? What's harder? Mookie, what's harder? The Chiefs versus the Bills in 2021 or fucking the Texans versus the Patriots? What's a harder game to win?
The harder game to win.
2021 divisional game versus the Chiefs and the Bills that went to overtime.
Don't lie.
That went band for band, or the Texans versus the Patriots.
The Texans versus the Patriots. That is a hard game to win.
Done. We're moving on. We're about to be at the
That's a harder game to win because of situation disaster.
Yeah, we're moving.
That's a hard game to win. That degree of
Matt, do you agree?
Yeah, we're done.
Wait, Kobe. No. I want to ask a follow-up question, and I'm not challenging it, but are we saying is it harder for the quarterback to win, or is it harder for who?
Harder for the quarterback to win. It's harder for a quarterback to win that game against the Mad.
It's harder for a quarterback to win when your team gets a 40 fucking points.
Look, man. Look.
When you have a good offense and a good play caller and great weapons, you're going to score. When you that great of a quarterback and you got great weapons, you're going to put up points on the board.
That's false.
Yo, he just said, no bullshit, chat. He just said with a straight face that what the Drake May had just went through versus the Texans. DJ Stroud playing like Osama bin Laden. He said that was harder to win.
That is hard.
2021 divisional Chiefs and Bills.
Hold on. Let me ask y'all something. Let me ask y'all a question. Say if Drake May. Hold on. Let me ask y'all a question. Say if Drake May with this supporting cast go against the Legion of Boom. Say if Josh Allen with his supporting cast go against Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs. Which game is harder to win for a quarterback?
Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs.
If I'm scoring,
what the fuck? What the fuck? You telling me Drake?
Hold on, Trent.
You're telling me Drake May with that supporting cast against the Legion of Boom is harder?
I have the answer for you. We clearly saw, and I hate the fact that you're making me defend Josh Allen right now because almost everybody on here know how I feel about him. We clearly saw Josh Allen play the game of his life against Patrick Mahomes and has failed time and time again. We watched the Legion of Boom go lose.
They lost to Brady.
Yeah, but I'm saying from a quarterback, for the quarterback, when I'm sitting there saying a quarterback,
you said Drake Maye was more talented than.
Hold on, when I'm sitting there saying a quarterback to go out there and have the degree of difficulty to win that game with the mid weapons that they have, Drake Maye's degree of difficulty is larger because not only going against the best pass rush with one of the worst O-lines in the league, but then you have to start throwing it to more title windows than anybody in the NFL because guys are not consistently getting separation. Josh Allen had guys. Yes, he do. In the playoffs, it's fucking pressure. In the playoffs, it's pressure.
He has
in the playoffs, it's fucking pressure.
You know how much pressure?
Yes, it is. In the playoffs, it's pressure. There's no he can't. In the playoffs, it's fucking pressure. So you gotta go there
because he know he can win 3-0. He know he can win 3-0 or 6-3. There's no pressure.
Bro, quarterback. Hold on. P, you're assuming that quarterbacks is thinking like that. Drake Maye is not going to the game and sitting there and say, "Oh yeah." Hold on. Drake Maye is not going to the game and sitting there and say, "Nigga, I can fucking win a game with the Texans scoring 10 points." Bro. He's not thinking that shit. You thinking that he's thinking that shit.
He's not going into the game thinking that game. But when the game starts and he's watching the game
play out,
he looked up and said, "Hey, I got 86 passing yards. We can still win this month, though. We good." That's why.
Lock it down. We ain't gonna win. Hold on. That's why it's hard for Drake Maye. It's easy. This is the thing. I'm not saying. I'm not sitting there saying that. I'm not sitting there saying that you're gonna always produce when you have great weapons. But it makes your job easier when you got guys that can consistently get open, guys that can consistently win out the X, guys that can consistently win between the tackles. It makes it easier for the quarterback. Even going against great defenses. Drake Maye, at the end of the day, doesn't have those weapons. He's in his second year in this league, and he's going against top 3 defense in the league.
Here's the issue, though.
What do you expect him to perform like?
When you have that offense, like, you know what I'm saying? I get what you're saying on that part because it does help a quarterback. But, because this is the last thing I'm going to say, because we got to go to the Seattle game before we head out. When you have this offense, you score, then they score. Then you score, then they score. When you're going band for band, that is harder to do than what Drake Maye just had to go through versus CJ Stroud and Jarrett Stidham. Simple. It's literally harder. I don't know how can you refute that because when you're going band for band, you make one mistake, the game is fucking over. And that's literally what happened in these band for band games.
Your fault. You had to go band for band with
perfect example. Tom Brady in the Super Bowl versus the Eagles.
This is look like the nigga we've seen it before. Tom Brady threw 500 yards, band for band.
Jalen Hurts.
That doesn't make it hard, though.
We give all the flack for Jalen Hurts. I'm not gonna lie.
That doesn't make it hard. It doesn't make it hard.
Wait, what do you
know how hard it is to score on every
drive? If you have great weapons, it's not going to be that hard. If you're a great quarterback and you're going to put up points, it's not going to be that hard.
Right here is when they get in the comment section and they be like, "Have you ever played?"
If I ask Tom Brady, if I ask all these great quarterbacks, what would you rather have going against elite defense? Would you rather have Drake Maye situation or would you rather have Sam Darnold situation? 9 times out of 10, they're picking Sam Darnold situation.
That was not that word. That was not.
Anyways. Move on. We're gonna move on. I appreciate you, James, for the $10. He said, I would never give a quarterback all the credit for a team winning. It's nasty every time it happens. Also, we need to stop evaluating individual players based off the result of the game. That's a fact. But let's move on. Let's talk about this game. They say, yeah. That's funny. But Mookie, I'm gonna start with you. What was your whole thoughts about the Seattle Rams game? How'd that happen? What was your thoughts about the game?
I mean, just high level play for the offense, right? High level play for Sam Darnold, high level play for Stafford, right? But like I said, I mean, I like the Seattle team. I think they're well coached. Shout out Clint Kubiak. The man was scheming up JSN like crazy. Kenneth Walker has been really, really good as well. And Sam Darnold has been doing really great at making second level throws. But like I said, I mean, Stafford, I felt sorry for Stafford. The Rams offense played a good. I thought the Rams was a team that was going to go to the Super Bowl. They had everything they had. Offensively, they were the best offense in the NFC, in my opinion. They had the best quarterback in the NFC, in my opinion. Right. So this game was all about who can execute it. And I was shocked that Sam Darnold did not turn over the ball. I thought that this was the biggest moment where Sam Darnold crumbles. We've seen it before, right? And the fact that shocked me, and I said that this is the only game this game can change, is which team can play perfect football. And Sam Darnold and the Seahawks played perfect football. Sam Darnold didn't turn over the football, which shocked me. And I think that that's part of the reason when we do talk about the Patriots and Seahawks game, right? That's going to be a deciding factor is can Sam Darnold consistently play at this level in the biggest moments? But other than that, I love what
Drake may play how you play.
Hey, bro, hold on. Y'all gonna move past the fact this man just said that Sam Darnold had to play perfect football to win this game, and it's not harder to play.
Damn.
Man, watch out, bro.
Damn.
Watch out, bro. Watch out.
No.
You just came out your mouth and said Sam Darnold had to play perfect football to win this game. So it's not harder to win a game 10-7, but it's harder to win a game 10-7 than it is to play perfect football for an entire 4 quarters of football.
Kobe. I honestly think you lack comprehension skills, bro. I literally sat there and said, Are you reading the chat?
Are you reading the chat? They're literally cooking you.
No.
Everybody's cooking you.
I don't care what I don't care what the chat says.
Bro.
I'm talking to you. I don't care about the chat. I don't care about the chat. I'm talking to you individually. You. I don't care what the chat say. I literally sat there and said, from a quarterback perspective, it's harder to win a fucking game when you have limited amount of weapons going against elite defenses. It's hard. It's easy for a quarterback to produce and put up great numbers when you have top of the league offense.
Okay.
Where did the 6 are you getting at? Where did the 6 are you getting at?
Hold on. Now, the part that I'm getting at is that you just came out and said, you said Sam Darnold had to play perfect football to win this game. Did you not say
I said I didn't hold on. I said that Sam Darnold. I said hold on. Let me clear up what I said. I basically sat there and said if Sam Darnold turned over the football like everybody thought he's going to turn off the football, I said
use the word perfect. Mookie, did you not use the word perfect?
You did.
I said Sam Darnold. I said Sam Darnold played perfect football. I didn't say that he had to play perfect football.
If he played, no.
Yes, you did. No,
I didn't. I said Sam Darnold. I said Sam Darnold. I said Sam Darnold played football.
Crazy.
I didn't say Sam Darnold had to play perfect football to win this game.
No, Mookie, stop talking. You said Sam Darnold played a perfect game.
Yes.
And then you followed up and said that if Sam Darnold was the same Sam Darnold and had a turnover, that they lose. So he had to play the perfect game for them to win, which is way harder than winning a game.
Hold on. What I'm saying is this is that because I don't think y'all clearly understand it. Even if Sam Darnold turned over the ball, even if Sam Darnold had multiple touchdowns, that don't mean that they automatically lost the game. I sat there and said when we was out of hold on. No, they don't. I sat there and said when you evaluate the game between Sam Darnold and Matthew Stafford, both quarterbacks played at elite level. But then I sat there and asked myself, I sat there and said, we all thought that Sam Darnold was going to result to the same Sam Darnold.
No, we didn't.
We literally saw Sam Darnold had like damn near 4 turnovers, and the Seahawks still able to win the fucking game. So my point is to sit there and say that I didn't sit there and say that Sam Darnold had to play perfect football. They lose
that game.
You're not hearing
contact. It was other.
Hold on. Everything you said, he's.
Can we go to Donnie?
So
can we go to Donnie, bro? Can we go to Donnie?
We're not hearing you no more, bro. You could
y'all not failing to understand what I'm saying.
You don't understand what you're saying.
I do understand what I'm saying. You don't understand what I'm saying. So it's like if you can't understand what I'm saying, then we can't have a perfect football dialect, bro. We can't. That's the point.
We've been having it. You've been messing up the perfect dialect.
You messing up perfect dialect, but not fucking comprehending. It's comprehension skills, nigga.
You ain't comprehending.
Look, we good. We straight. Donnie, what was your thoughts on the Seattle Rams?
Oh man. These are the type of games that us as football fans, kind of gravitate towards, the two masterminds going at it with McDonald and McVay and Kubiak and Shula and all these guys. Like, these are the games that I tend to gravitate towards. And I thought each one of them, shined in a certain way, but at the end of the day, the Seahawks are the ones that got the win. Like, I thought McVay was doing a good job on McDonald, usually, in the later third quarter, but that fourth down conversions that, that the Rams didn't get, like, those are the moments that we're going to remember. And people are going to say, oh, McDonald, he outclassed McVay and all this stuff. And these two have been going back and forth all the time ever since, McDonald joined the division. They played 7 times, I believe, either 7 or 5, one of the other. Either way, I think it's 5. They played 5 times. And they're 3-2 against each other. McDonald's 3-2. So yeah, these are the games you typically like. These are the games you gravitate towards. Just all around, just fantastic coaching on both ends. I know the Rams ended up losing all this stuff. I'm still beyond impressed with both of these guys. And we don't talk about coach on coach rivalries anymore. That's something that we talked about maybe like 10, 15 years ago. Back with the Andy Reids versus the Belichicks. Or like, the Dan Quinns and Sean Payne when that was a big thing in the early 2010s. Like, we kind of talked about that now. I think McDonald and McVay is going to be the next conversation. We're going to be talking about the coach versus coach battle for the next 5 years because these are two geniuses just battling it out. So it was great to watch. I was shocked that Sam Darnold played as well as he did. I thought it was a little disingenuous with all those people just saying, oh, it's Sam Darnold, he'll choke. Just no confidence at all when the offense has been clicking at the right times. Kubiak is obviously an offensive genius. We'll see where he ends up as a head coach if he even leaves. They have the offensive player of the year on their team. The run game's been effective. And despite a bad interior offensive line, they've still been able to do a good job with the run game. So, yeah, just overall, so much to like from this game. I was super impressed with both sides. But shout out Sam Darnold. He's the one who didn't make mistakes. And shout out McDonald because you may have allowed 20 points against this offense. But at the end of the day, on that fourth down, you're the one that stopped the future MVP. So good for you guys.
BK.
As a proud member of Sam Darnold FC, it was one of my greatest days to watch this happen. I called Sam Darnold having a good game. It was a great game to watch to see him shut the narrative down that he wasn't a big time quarterback. Because going into this game, he wasn't showing that he was a big time quarterback. But I was on the fence. I was on the side of the fence that Sam Darnold has the tools to be one of the big time quarterbacks, and he showed it. And I believe the Seahawks, they're the team to beat for the bowl for me. For the Rams side of things, there's not much more you can do. It was a band for band game. Almost perfect football for their half. It was the Seahawks' day to win. So, shouts out to Stafford for an amazing season. Puka had a phenomenal game. But, today should be about Sam Darnold and the praise that he deserves because he shut the narrative up and he went out there and he played his game of life.
It was a beautiful game to watch. Beautiful game. I wanted the Rams to – I honestly wanted the Rams to win it because I feel bad for Devontae Adams. Like, I really wanted to see Tay Adams get a chance to just be in that moment and see what can happen. But the Seahawks won, and we're going to see what happened. We're going to see what happened in the bowl, bro. I think the Seahawks are the better team. I think they have the better personnel, but they still got to come to play ball. And we gonna see, but props to them on beating the Rams. And you know what I'm saying? When we talked way back for the season, I picked the Seahawks to come out the NFC West.
No, you did.
And I picked JSN to be breakout player of the year. So
you did.
You know what I'm saying?
Maddie?
Yeah, obviously terrific game, offensive battle. Sam Darnold played great, what was it? I have a video of me back in like 2021 on an old account that where I was saying that he can be a good player if he has the right tools around him, and now he has the right tools around him. He has JSN, he has K9 who's playing great, offensive lines look good, and Clint Kubiak's been looking good. So I expect him to look good with those guys around him, and he has. Shout out to him. Played a good game. Matthew Stafford, obviously, he played good. Y'all kind of covered it. So.
All right, so I got to go after this, right? Appreciate you guys. It's been a great time. I missed y'all.
I missed you, Dub.
But I miss you too, man. But before I go, yeah, it was a great game. I was very surprised that the Rams had like the cojones to like play as much man as they did, because Stafford, Puka, and Adams was just torching that up, and they were still trusting in it, right? That kind of caught me off guard. I thought that was a mistake that they made. But, you know, Darnold played a great game. No one could really stay with JSN. JSN had like 100 in the first half. Like, it was actually insane, right? So, yeah, the big story here was, I mean, this was just a Darnold versus Stafford, like, really great showing. Both the defense was really falling up short. Seattle's defense wasn't really containing the Rams like that. So it's really offense versus offense. And, you know, I mean, I kind of wanted Stafford to win a second ring, you know, so he could really solidify himself in the top 10 of all time. I still think he's probably around that area to me. But
yeah, he's top 10. Top 10.
Yeah, top 10. But yeah, Darnold, I mean, listen, you got to give the hats off to somebody. Darnold, a guy who's been counted out for the majority of his career, doing this in back-to-back seasons now and on different teams as well. And it's good to see somebody like that really start excelling in. So listen, there's really not, to be honest, we're going to talk about like a quarterback really winning the game. Like Darnold for this one was a big portion of why they won that game. So salute to him, man. That's really all I got to say, man. Very surprised on man, though, for them going man-to-man so much. And Sean McVay should have been kicking some field goals, bro. He got 2 field goals he could have kicked that he just said no to. Like, that kind of did them in the end. But that's
I think it was their last possession.
Yeah, I think there was one more they went for it on earlier. I think it was like in the third quarter or so. And it was like, come on, dog. Like, you know, it's like games like that. But no, I like the aggression. So it is what it is. But other than that, it was actually a great game. So,
I want to add on to Dev's point. Real quick, just super quick, and then you can go ahead, Kobe. Like, I was shocked too that they ran that much man because, you know, football nerd me. Like, Chris Shula has been running a lot of zone this year, especially in the back end of the season. He's been running a lot of cover 3. He has not been trusting his corners this year, and for good reason, because those corners, like, Emmanuel Forbes was going on a good run at one point, but then after those 6 weeks of him playing some good football, just collapsed. And not to mention, like, Quinn Lake, I like the guy. He's been inconsistent. Kobe Durant, you know, he was decent in years past, but this year it's just falling off a cliff. I think that's ultimately what lost the Rams the game. Not, you know, including that, you know, that fourth down obviously hurts, but I agree with Dub. Like, the fact that they ran that much man coverage against this team, a team that you do not want to run man coverage against with all the creative ways they use JSN, crazy. Yeah. Chris Shula, like, I like you, and, you know, all this, you're gonna be a head coach soon one day probably, but man, that was a bad choice. But Kobe, go ahead, man. I just want to throw that out there.
So hold on, Donnie. So you telling me they were running a lot of man with those elite weapons that Sam Darnold got?
Yes. Move on.
Yeah. Apparently, I don't know. Chris Shula, you know, once again, I like the guy.
But that's tough though. That's tough.
It is. Well, I just don't know why he did it. Facts. I just don't know why he did it. Like, they've ran zone all year, and when they're
that shit tough,
Donnie, please stop entertaining.
It is going bad for band.
That shit, Trent. That shit tough, nigga.
Yeah,
nigga, that shit tough. Going man, nigga. I get the cook niggas. They got the best separation ability in the NFL. Yeah,
Matt, this is part of your fault for gassing this, Matt. This is part of your fault.
That's tough.
Hey, but Kobe, go ahead.
I just said stop entertaining this, Donnie. Anyways,
yeah, that shit tough, man.
A couple of coaching things. First, the man thing. Second, I haven't heard nobody say this, and maybe it's because I'm the only one that feels this way. But I would have liked to have seen Sean McVay to go for 2 after one of those touchdowns in the third quarter, knowing that you was down 4 for most of that game. But just seeing what you would need at some point, knowing that like fourth quarter was going to roll around and it may have turned into a field goal game. Going for 2 might have helped later on and seeing what you would need, because being down 4 late in the game like that, I just felt like it wasn't really, you know what I'm saying? Nonetheless, it's not that big of a deal. It doesn't matter. Band for band game. These are the games you like to see as a fan, bro. These are the games you like to watch. Shout out Sam Darnold. Shout out, you know, Matt Staff and the guys. You know what I'm saying? Great game. Good luck to both teams in the Super Bowl.
Karen?
Hey, all I want to say, Ginger FC is back. Let's fucking go.
Yeah.
Anyway, the thing about this game is that this season's really taught me a lot of things. Special teams matter. in the previous game that they had. The special teams brought them back in the game. This game, it put Seattle up 11, I believe. So that was a big momentum shifter. Also, like the whole Sam Darnold thing. Last year, I thought he got a lot of bad rap because Christian Darrisaw was missing in that Rams game, and he was pressured 52% of his dropbacks. I don't think any quarterback is really going to win that game. You see Mahomes in the Super Bowl against the Bucs, like over 50% of his dropbacks, couldn't really do anything. This game, when he was pressured, 5 of 11, 101 yards and 3 touchdowns. So didn't fumble under pressure. So I got to give him respect to that. I got to give respect to Seattle because I've been underrating Seattle the entire year. I said they would go 6-11, and yeah, man, JSN's him. Mike, like this coaching staff is great. Defense is great. Not this game, but other games. But yeah, hopefully the Super Bowl is good. So
yeah, like I said, I think Sam Darnold got to get some respect now.
Yeah, I agree.
I've been saying this.
You got to get the respect. And I think that shit was a great game. I just wanted to take him in the Super Bowl. It's all good.
I felt bad for Tay after I saw that interview that he had.
Yeah, he was sick.
I think the thing about Darnold for me is like I think it's fair to say he's earned the respect of he's a good quarterback, but I also want to see, like if you do take some of his shiny toys away, and if you take away the number one defense in football statistically, I just want to see how good he can be. But he's earned the right of I'm a good quarterback. I deserve.
Yeah,
respect.
but like
you can take my team to a Super Bowl.
I don't know how you are.
Let's not act like Seattle's off.
What do you say?
Let's not act like Seattle's.
No, BK. When I'm saying take his shiny toys away, I'm saying if you can take those toys away, he can still produce at a high level.
But like,
we talk about it in a
because it's a hindsight.
How are you doing that?
Argument.
It's a hindsight
argument.
This is an anti-Sam Darnold.
No, wait, Donnie. But this situation's like you're acting like the situation's perfect.
No, it's not perfect, but it's a hell of a lot better than most.
I would say it's a hindsight argument.
I'm not about to let Donnie. I'm not about to let Donnie do this.
It's a hindsight argument because the only person I know that truly believed in this Seattle Seahawks team, and I mean truly believed in them, like it was P. Most people that you talked to before this season started, while they thought that JSN would be good, they did not expect anything close to what would become.
He was one of them. He was one of them. He literally had the Arizona Cardinals being better than the Seattle Seahawks. He was one of them.
I was one of them.
He had Seattle finishing last.
Listen, I hear you guys on that. But that doesn't take away the fact that he still has a lot of nice stuff around him.
It's nice because it's nice now, though.
You can't say that and then have him finish.
I'm not doing that, bro. I'm not doing that.
Bro, it's not like a.
This is an anti-Sam Darnold. Darnold's a good quarterback. He deserves respect. Like top 10 conversations are gonna happen, but like when I'm saying like take away his toys and he does this, then I'm saying like okay, is he one of them?
Are you really that guy? Because right now, like.
But there's only like
but if
guys
from argument's sake, you go from Justin Jefferson to this right here, and it's like, all right, how good is he really? I get it. All I'm saying is it's genuinely a hindsight argument because nobody knew that this was going to be this. This turning into this now is like, you know what I'm saying? Like to say like, oh, can we take away some of the shiny toys and will it still?
Kobe, this is what I was saying. I can not to this extreme because obviously I think what we expected out of Seattle is a little different, but I could legitimately say something similar about the Eagles team last year, and we all knew the Eagles team was going to be really good. We didn't expect, or at least I didn't expect the Eagles team to be maybe the best roster I've ever seen in my lifetime, especially when you consider Cooper DeJean and Quinyon Mitchell playing the way they did. I didn't expect that year one.
Yeah,
I didn't expect that. I didn't expect Josh Sweat to statistically have his best season. I didn't expect Milton Williams to break out, but those things still happened.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't expect Zach Bond to also be an All-Pro.
Yeah, I didn't expect Zach Bond to be an All-Pro.
I think that's totally different. I think that's totally different than having a like that is a more of a team conversation than when we're talking about a quarterback and we're talking about the weapons that he has. And simply because the only reason I'm saying that is because the only proven weapon over there, I mean, that we thought was still decent was their running back, right? Like Cooper Kupp genuinely, like we was genuinely like, I mean, that's okay, but like it's Cooper Kupp. There was
it's
a reason
a downgrade from DK.
Like, yeah, there's a reason that that the Rams was willing to let him rock. You know what I'm saying? There's a reason for that. Like you just didn't know that this was gonna look like this, and I mean the whole team. But when we talk about Sam Darnold specifically, like you didn't know JSN was gonna get anywhere close to a triple crown. Or I mean, I know he's not gonna win a triple crown.
I will say this: Seattle has had some really bad offensive coaching over the last couple years.
That's fair.
Go ahead, Trent. Go ahead, man.
Nah, but not yet. But look, though,
Anthony Bradford's on that O-line, by the way.
I appreciate y'all, pulling up. I think we peaked at what 285, some shit like that. Appreciate Mookie pulling up, being the funny nigga that he is. Appreciate Dub pulling up. Appreciate everybody that pulled up. Next week, well, not next week, Thursday, probably. That's probably we do a college football show. Might do the Heisman ranking again, but I want to try to mix it up, see what else we can do. But y'all say tapped in. Obviously, next week is a Super Bowl preview. That shit gonna be good. We're gonna talk about the I got a dip. So we gotta talk. We was gonna do a war prediction today, but we went a little over because the Drake May conversation got super disgusting. So we're gonna talk about the awards next week when it happens. So
what about Mike McCarthy, man?
Y'all say tapped in. Follow all the socials. Make sure y'all go like and repost them. These East West Shrine interviews I've been doing with my boys. That shit been good content. Kyron, Dylan Bill, just all good content all around. So y'all say tapped in. You know what I'm saying? College football show Thursday. You know what I'm saying? Stay tapped in. Y'all stay blessed. Follow all the socials again. Hey, yeah, man, we're gonna catch y'all. See y'all boys next week.